Hey, how you doing, everybody? It is the opening night of the 2025-26 NFL season. This is the moment we've been waiting for all summer, and it is finally here. We bringing it in with my man Chilltown Hoops. We bringing it in with my man Mars Talk Sports. We bringing it in with my man Matty Ice. I am none other than your favorite host in the NBA space. And ladies and gentlemen, we are going to talk about two games that are happening tonight. We're going to talk about what's going to happen this season, our predictions, our bold predictions at that. We're going to give you a full preview, and we're going to have live reactions to these games coming up. Y'all, let's get into it. How are we feeling, first and foremost, about the opening week energy? Oh, and by the way, the show is brought to you by none other than the good guys at Splash Sports. Talk to me, fellas. It is opening night. How y'all feeling?
Feeling good, man. Absolutely. Feeling good. This is super dope. Definitely charged about this.
Mm-hmm. All right, we got two games tonight. Obviously, we got the Houston Rockets traveling to OKC for ring night in Oklahoma City, followed by the Golden State Warriors going to Los Angeles and playing against the Lakers. Let's start with this first game, y'all. Rockets, they just obviously refueled with Kevin Durant. And then you got OKC fresh off a championship, still smelling the champagne, even though some of those guys might not be old enough to drink over there. It still smells like champagne from the champions. How are we feeling about this game? This is actually, I'm very excited about this game. You guys,
a lot of emotion tonight, Ron. Lot of emotion tonight. So KD is in the other locker room. He gets to see them do what him, Russell Westbrook, James Harden, Steven Adams. He gets to see what they couldn't do. So I think that's going to be some motivation. No J-Dub tonight, so that's also going to be a pretty big factor for the Oklahoma City Thunder. So that versatile defender that they are used to having, I mean, they can't stick him on KD, so I think that's going to be trouble for them. But I think that there's going to be so much emotion in the building for Oklahoma City that I think it could be too much for them, and I think Houston can get them.
Mars, you still maybe have some vested interest in Houston? We don't know yet.
I have vested interest in the NBA, man. I'm interested.
Okay.
Sound like Mars is for the streets. That's what it sounds like.
Sure, if that's how you want to interpret that, that's fine. It's hard to project what a team on ring night is going to do. You don't know if they're going to be fully locked in. You don't know if they're just going to be just celebrating or if they're going to be engaged. It's hard to project that, so I can't tell you what OKC is going to do. I can say I'm going to be very curious to see this huge lineup that Houston's running out, since we obviously found out about that starting lineup yesterday. Amen, KD, Jabari, Şengün, and Steven Adams. I have my reservations, but I also have optimism, and I'm very curious. I think OKC is like the perfect barometer to see if the flaws or projectable flaws of this lineup are really going to hurt them, because the best team in the league at forcing turnovers is probably a great test to see if your lineup that you're going with can not turn the ball over a whole lot, or if you guys can generate good offense against the best defense maybe we've ever seen. So I think it's a good first matchup. I don't think it's an indicator of, oh yeah, this lineup doesn't work. It didn't work against OKC. But if it does work against OKC, that gives you a nice launch pad to push on for the rest of the season. So I think in terms of like who this game means more for, I guess would probably be Houston. But who's actually going to win? I couldn't tell you. I'd probably favor OKC, but I couldn't tell you anything that's going to happen in opening night. It's always a mess the first few weeks of the NBA. Bad teams who are meant to be bad ends up being good. Good teams are mids. And then one team starts off 12-1. It's like, oh, okay, cool. So you never know what's going to happen the first few weeks.
What happens on opening night? I found out that I don't want to overreact to stuff like that. But you just mentioned something, Miles, about having the best defense in the league. I immediately thought about football. And in football, when you get tape on somebody, like a quarterback that just comes out of nowhere, you get tape on him. So now you get to decipher what he's good at, what he's not good at. I mean, with the Oklahoma City Thunder being the best defense in the league last year, so now we got a new season. We got arguably the best scorer in the game in KD. We got some tape on these guys. We know what our defense can be. I think that there's some times where we can exploit more mismatches just tonight in particular, I think that we can exploit some more mismatches because that was the biggest problem with Houston last season, that they couldn't score it consistently. I mean, they could score the basketball, but a lot of this stuff was generated on defense. So now we got a guy in KD who can give us consistent buckets. So if we got a guy who can give us consistent buckets, are we really concerned as much with the Oklahoma City's defense as we were last season? I don't think so. This is on opening night, by the way. This isn't like throughout the course of the season, but just opening night particularly. Are we really concerned with Oklahoma City's defense as much as we were last season? I don't think so.
If I could build a defense to give KD trouble, I'd build OKC. So I don't think KD's immune to an elite defense.
Sure,
I think
we've
this
seen
is a
that.
good defense even for him. Now, I'm not saying that means, oh yeah, KD is going to score 14 points. Like, he's Kevin Durant. Like, he's probably going to score. But I do think OKC have the personnel to match up with like every matchup in the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
And that includes Kevin Durant. Now, how well he plays, I don't know. I'm just curious to see how it all fits together because I have my reservations about a man at point. I have my reservations about having quite literally only one guy who I view as a real perimeter defender. It's going to be interesting. It's definitely just going to be interesting. I'm very curious to watch this game.
Chat, y'all need to lock in. We talking hoops. It's opening night. And Matty Ice, I would like to know how you feel about this OKC and Houston Rockets game. Also, too, just a quick update. J-Dub will not be playing tonight. He had a wrist injury. He had wrist surgery on his wrist. That was back in July. So he's still not fully back. They said he's listed as inactive tonight. And I'm assuming he'll be back in the next week or so. But he won't be playing tonight. So we could take that into consideration as well.
Yeah, I mean, Mark just kind of put it like flat in stone. Like, if you could build a defense to stop KD, it would be the Thunder's defense. But they don't have J-Dub tonight. Obviously, that's going to make them significantly worse. He's great at guarding the backside, those backdoor cuts. The one thing that nobody said so far that I'm going to be looking for tonight is Reed Shepherd. This is like the first real basketball game that we're going to see of Reed Shepherd. He is a sniper. All right. The playmaking that Fred VanVleet had, we're going to see if Reed Shepherd can replicate that. And I'm not saying that if he plays good, oh yeah, no, he's going to be great. Like, again, it's open tonight. Anything can happen. I'm definitely going to be looking closely at Reed Shepherd for these first couple weeks of the season, see how he's going to adjust to the, starting role.
Reed's not starting.
No,
he's not starting.
No,
they go Kate. They go Amen. They go KD, okay. Jabari, Sengun, Steven Adams. That's their five tonight.
All right. So if he's not starting, I still think they're going to try to get him starter type minutes because there's not many shooters or spacers in that lineup outside of Kevin Durant. Like that's just the truth of what it is. Amen Thompson, people have thrown around the idea that he could develop a jumper in the offseason. I guess we'll see about that. I'm not too confident in it. Kevin Durant is Kevin Durant. Steven Adams, Jabari Smith is And then Sengun obviously isn't doing much space in the floor.
Jabari Smith is what?
Jabari Smith is
That's what he said.
He said he's I don't know what that means, but okay.
I know exactly what it means. He said
yeah, exactly. Like, we know what means. Don't go out like we don't know what means. We will know what.
You what?
This is nothing new.
I think Jabari Smith is better than I think he's much better than that.
I'm talking about the strictly as a floor spacer. I'm not really holding him in high regard.
See? Yeah.
What's high regard though? Because I just have a different idea of what a floor spacer is. I think a floor spacer is a guy who I can respect, whether it's at the long ball line, whether it's in the mid range. Somebody that I can't just leave him wide open. He's not Andre Roberson, right? He's not Dennis Rodman or Carter Bryant or Sochan or somebody like that, where I could just leave him wide open. I actually respect Jabari Smith in open space. So I mean, I think that's a little bit better than
I mean, I feel like for Jabari Smith, number one, he has all the intangibles. Like, he can shoot the ball, he can handle the ball a little bit, he can defend.
That's it.
I mean, he don't have to handle the ball like Kyrie Irving. I'm saying he can handle the ball a little bit to get to his spot and shoot. Right? He's 6'10". He don't have to handle the ball like an elite guard. But he can post a little bit. Like, he can shoot the mid range, 3-ball, rebound.
Yep.
I mean, what are y'all looking for him to be a playmaker too? Like that's we start getting to unrealistic.
Which he is, by the way.
basketball.
Which he is, by the way, Drench. He is a playmaker on defense and on offense. He can make plays.
Yeah,
Yes.
but I'm just saying he's you can use him at the 4 too. Like I don't get why Jabari
his
Smith get
versatility.
all the I don't get why Jabari Smith get all the flack that he do. I guess y'all saying because he was the number third pick.
He was the number 3 pick.
Yeah, number 3 pick. But even still, like he's solid, like, and he's getting better. Like year by year, he's getting better to me. So I don't know why everybody.
Maybe he can.
He was good in the playoffs too. He was good.
He was good in the
just didn't play
playoffs.
that many
He moved me in the
minutes.
playoffs. He moved me in the
can't take that
playoffs
away from
and preseason. But it's like Jordan, you can't act like from the first 2 seasons that we seen him play that it was like, oh, Jabari,
Steven Silas.
No, it was. I don't care if it was under.
Ron, Houston was Animal House. Ron, don't do that, yo.
And it was
Houston
people that
a
flourished in that Animal House. It's people that look good in that Animal House.
Please, you saw what?
Chill,
you saw
okay,
what
but chill.
when,
Here's
I'm not doing
okay.
that. Nope,
regardless,
that.
chill. Once again, I don't care if it's the Animal House. I don't care if it's the McDonald's house. I don't care if it's the Playboy house. If you don't look good, you don't look good.
All right, but how do you
Jabari
got,
Smith did not look good.
And Jalen,
we just acknowledged him that he played well in the playoffs, and we just acknowledged that he looked good in the preseason. And Jordan,
right.
you're asking why I'm high on Reed Shepherd.
Yep.
A lot of it is from college, a little bit from preseason, but a lot of it from college. But here's the thing: Reed Shepherd is a year removed from college. Jabari Smith is about to go to his 4th year removed from college. We've seen
he got better though. He's gotten better.
No, he has. I'll give him his credit. He has, but you can't sit here and act like the first couple years wasn't. Okay, it was.
So maybe that's true, Ron. But I think that you're being a little bit disingenuous with this. Number one, Jalen Green, for all intents purposes, you know how I talked about Jalen Green when he was on that Houston team, and it looked great. As soon as you put Jalen Green in some actual structure, you put Jalen Green in some actual offense where we're running the offense through him and we're holding him accountable, it looks way different. And now we're basically starting over with him. Imagine Jabari Smith right from the beginning having this structure. How much more advanced would he have been as opposed to when he was with Steven Silas in Animal House? How much better would he have been
1 year
today?
with Steven Silas, and he played 1 year with Ime Udoka.
And you can see a dramatic difference between the two. Those two guys are not the same, not even close to the same. No doubt.
He was
about
better
it.
in year 2 than year 1.
Yes, he
But
was.
year 1, year 1 he was just
Hey, my toddler's
Yeah.
faster year in his 3rd year than he is in his 2nd year.
You know why, Ron?
Yeah, I'm not as
different.
high on Jabari as Jordan and Show, but I don't know. Maybe he is. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah.
No, I think he's gonna have a good year. Like when Matty Ice said he was as a floor spacer, that's actually where I'm the most high on him as. I like Jabari as a catch and shooter, one dribble pull up. I like that. It's the other areas where I want him to show me some more, like getting downhill, his post up game, finishing at the rim, things like that. Getting out in transition. I want to see that more out of Jabari. Even like you guys are high on his defense. I even want to see a little bit more on defense.
That's what
in
I'm
terms
high
of. I know he's good, but I need you to show me that you're like that on defense.
Well, Mars,
I like Jabari's rebounds. I think the rebounds are good.
You and I had a conversation when he first showed up, and I don't know if you remember this, but I do. Do you remember me saying that Jabari Smith? He reminds me he could be a better version of Derek McKee.
Yes, I do remember you saying that.
And that's actually what I'm looking for. That's a big wing that can knock down an open shot, that can give me elite defense, who's not a detriment to me. That's what he reminds me of.
He a better version of who's Chill?
Derek McKee. That's who I thought that when I
okay.
was watching him. I was like, that I think he could be a better version. That's what he reminded me of. And I was thinking that he could be same size, similar build, better athlete. Can be he gave me that really good defender vibe. I thought at this point he'd be an all-league defender. At this point, I thought he would be. I'm still not away. I'm still not off from that. Say that again.
McKee was better off the bounce.
Right. And with McKee being better off the bounce,
pass better too, but that's besides the point.
And what I'm saying is he reminded me a lot of him, and I felt like he could be a better version of that at that size. I ain't looking at Jabari Smith being a 26, 27 game dude. And I think a lot of people look at him because he was the number 3 pick in the draft. That's what a franchise player is. That's what a player that's been picked that high. That's what he's supposed to do. Instead of him being molded into this crew, I think at his best, I think he can give me anywhere between 16 to 18 a game and be an all-league defender. I think I could get that from him. I don't think that's ridiculous for me to think that.
Who do you think's better long term, Reece Shea or Jabari Smith?
Jabari Smith. I think he's going to hold up more.
I don't think nobody is giving Jabari enough credit for having to change the way he thought he was going to play into being what he is now. Like getting drafted number 3 pick, you're coming into a franchise where you could, or somebody is seeing you could possibly be a franchise player. And then you get a new coach, you get a new roster, and now you got to kind of find your way and you got to fit into a role that you probably never played before in your life. So you figuring that part out as well too. So now we coming in a year 4 where I think he has a little bit more clear direction of what they want him to be and who he is, and he under the wing of Kevin Durant. So I feel like Jabari coming in this year is going to like show.
All right, let me get some tea.
I feel like Jabari coming in this year, he's coming to show like that, you know, he ready to play.
You heard
Ox,
that.
that's crazy though.
So,
Ox,
you know,
he needs some tea.
we heard that. Ox.
Can we all get some tea? Hey, chill. This your man's. He's sitting here drinking tea in front of all of us, but we can't get.
Man. He in his British bag right
Yeah, we did.
Can
Yes, we did.
Can Matty Ice get iced tea?
Yeah.
Well, I can't get no tea.
Hey,
So we don't want no tea neither, huh, Ox? You the only one that want tea. None of us want no tea up here too.
Let me get some tea. God damn, how many people?
Ron, did you want some tea, Ron? Ron,
I did, but you know what? Nah, I don't want my tea made with Saratoga water. I'm all right, chill.
Hey, Ox, how many people work back there? That boy said, "Hey, let me get some tea." God damn.
Yo, Ox, we would like to hear the tea on how you feel about this game, though. Rockets, OKC. Talk to me. What's your thoughts just in general?
I mean, I got OKC, obviously. You can hear me, right?
You know it's no J-Dub.
That's okay. I still got OKC.
I got Rockets by 15.
The defense is still too much. I'm not sold. I'm just not sold on their ability to handle that ball pressure. Even without J-Dub, there's still going to be a tremendous amount of ball pressure, and I don't see how they're going to be able to handle that. Amin Thompson, I know, chill. I know.
I don't know if you can pressure Amin. Amin might be too fast for you to pressure him like that, to be honest.
Nah. That's going to be even more of a detriment, Jordan. Trust me. It's not.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying. I don't know if you should pressure him. Like he just going to get past you.
You pressure him. He going to be coughing that thing up.
I don't know if you should. I think
Sengun going to bring the ball up more than you think.
I mean, yeah.
I'm not saying that's a good thing.
This is my thing, though. Honestly,
no,
I'm not saying it's a good thing or a bad thing. I just saying I think Sengun going to bring the ball up.
It's supposed to be like a big man sport, right? It's supposed to be for the taller people. You know what I'm saying? But it's that this lineup that y'all are so hyped about with all the 7-foot plus wingspans and all that. It's not going to be what y'all think it's going to be. Ime Udoka talking about teams are copying them with their two big lineups and stuff. Like it's just for show. Like OKC is much better than them.
I disagree. I just disagree. I think the Rockets getting Kevin Durant kind of settled some things. And the Rockets gave OKC problems. They always giving OKC problems. They're always giving Shai Gilgeous-Alexander problems. I don't know why. I remember it was a big bad wolf from Seattle who used to, in my words, pump SGA. That's what I saw. The big bad wolf that was from Seattle named Kevin Porter Jr. used to come down there and take chains down all the way from the SGA. I saw that with my eyes.
When was this? 3-4 years ago?
I don't give a damn if it was 8. Hey,
three, 4 years ago?
Live your past. So
this a whole different SGA.
Now we got
Amin Thompson. APJ not even on the roster.
We just got Amin Thompson right now. Amin Thompson, a big bad bully of the NBA. You see the way he slammed grown ass men? This is his second time slamming grown men like that.
That's just a young fool with no impulse control. That don't mean nothing.
Yeah, that make people nervous. Sometimes when you're around somebody who got no impulse control, you get nervous. You get nervous. You don't know what he's gonna do. I bet you SGA don't say nothing. I bet you SGA don't say nothing all night.
He's not gonna say nothing. He's gonna give him a quiet 33.
Nope.
And go on about his business.
I got the
what SGA say. He said he don't talk too much. He has 30. They win. He goes home. That's probably what's going to happen.
Well, he better. Yeah, I bet you he ain't getting 30 tonight.
Ox, with the exception
That's a
of
bad
Fred
bet
VanVleet,
considering how much he began 30.
He
Anybody?
ain't getting
Nobody
30
taking
tonight.
that?
Not against the
he's
Rockets.
average 30.
Matty Ice, you not taking that?
Didn't he have like 50, 40
Wait,
against
KD
Rockets
30 or
last
Shea 30?
Shea 30.
I
No,
swear,
taking Shea.
I remember I watched Shea give the Rockets like 45.
I
Which
didn't
game
watch
was
that
it?
game, so I didn't see it.
51.
I didn't watch that game. Who played?
He
Who
won
played?
51
Who
last
played?
year.
Who played? Who played?
Oh my god. Okay.
Hey, Jordan.
What
Jordan.
y'all think?
I'll bet you a
think
Toronto Blue
Bums.
Jays
I'll
chain.
give it to him. It was the bums. It was the bums. Jabari was out there. Jabari was out there.
All right, then.
So wait. Let me ask you something.
I mean,
though.
he scored 32, 29.
You
Like,
tell-
29
you
is all that
telling
he
me
didn't
that
get
a
30.
min- What is a min?
because they won by 20. He only played
How many
29
shots?
minutes.
How many shots he took to get them 30s?
He was 11 of 16 and scored 29. He was 10 of 19 and scored 32. And then he scored 32 on 21 shots. Like
Jordan, that
he was
Houston
scoring the
game,
ball.
they
He
took
did
him off
have
the-
one game
they-
where he scored 22 on 22 shots. So
There we go.
just
There we go.
There you
that,
go.
that,
Go
that,
to what
30 that
KPJ.
32
Go to
game,
what
though, Jordan.
KPJ was doing to him. Folding them up.
I'm
Folding them
not
up.
going back to 2022.
Lawn chair.
I'm not.
Lawn
Jordan, that-
chair.
they-
So we need a
they
man
last
to take
year,
that
Oklahoma
3 years.
City
I saw
called the dogs
KPJ
off.
fold them up lawn chair style.
So wait. Is a min the SGA stopper? Is that what you're saying?
No, I can't say that. But
I'm
this
yet to see a man stop SGA. I'll just say
This year it's a new sheriff in town. So
Y'all
I'm gonna
look.
give it to him.
Y'all,
I don't know what y'all talking about. I got the Rockets gonna smoke their ass tonight. I'm telling you right now, the Rockets gonna beat their ass. It's gonna be a 15-20 point game.
Ow.
Well, Ox, with the
All that
Ox,
gimmicky
I
shit,
know how
the
you
refs
feel.
not calling that shit this year. We saw the tape. The refs not calling that. Second of all, we gonna make Lou Dort think he a shooter, and he gonna go bricks tonight. And then they gonna smell the Kool-Aid. They gonna be getting their rings, and they gonna be, yeah, let's go OKC, let's repeat, and we gonna smack their ass right in the mouth. Smack in the mouth. Right in the mouth. He may gonna be in the huddle talking about, y'all, let's spoil their night. And KD gonna say they trying to disrespect the second greatest Thunder player of all time while I'm here. Y'all did that? KD going for 35 tonight. Y'all out y'all damn mind. 35 tonight.
Second.
Yeah,
Come on, stop playing with Russell Westbrook. We ain't gonna do that. He finna be the best Kings player in a minute.
You think KD calling himself the second greatest Thunder?
No, KD not doing that. I'm just absorbing on that one.
But
All I'm saying is, we smacking the Thunder ass tonight. I'm not scared of the. I don't think year one, when you play crazy defense like that, you get a lot of people nervous. But year two, ain't nobody scared of that damn defense no more. I'm telling you, watch. Nobody gonna be scared of that shit.
Because you know what it is. That's why.
Yeah,
You
it's gonna be
prepared
like,
for it.
bro,
Like
I'm
it's
not
not-
worried about that bullshit. Like, I'm not worried about that.
You ain't
Well,
gotta
I'll
be
get
worried to
35.
get locked up.
No, that's right. You ain't got to
yeah,
be
you
scared
do.
to get your ass kicked, right? You don't have to be scared to get your ass kicked.
Well,
But
if you scared, you get your ass kicked even more.
yeah, but in the Houston Rockets, to your point, Ox, I mean, is it fair for me to say that this Houston Rocket team has improved? I know how you feel about losing Fred VanVleet, but with the additions to the roster, is it fair to say that this team has improved with Reed Shepherd getting?
What are the additions?
So with Reed Shepherd, Reed Shepherd looks like he's improved over the summer. In addition to Reed Shepherd, getting DFS, I think DFS is a huge
He not playing
addition to
though.
this group. No DFS.
Nah, I don't. I told y'all he wasn't playing until probably like December or January.
So you
Yeah,
chill. You
that's
drinking the Kool-Aid?
They got
chill?
Tyrese in there.
Chill. You
Tyrese
buying
Eason.
Who his mom say
you're
is one of
buying
the
Reed
best players on the
Shepherd,
team.
Chill. You're buying Reed
Tyrese
Shepherd.
elite. I like Tari.
I like
Yes,
Tari.
I am
We
buying
finna
Reed
get on
Shepherd.
I
their
like
ass.
Tari. to be fair.
Mark, what side are you on tonight? I just want to know. What side are you on tonight so I know how to treat you accordingly?
Treat me how you want to treat me. Jordan.
Nope. I'm not
Mars,
letting
this
you
is
get
a
out of here.
very direct question.
What
Are Houston your
side
boys?
are
Are
you
you rolling
on
with them or not,
tonight?
Mars? Which one is it?
I'm rolling with the NBA.
Okay, so as I was
Rolling
saying,
with
as you were saying, Ox.
Okay, if I'm rolling with OKC, I'm rolling with OKC. Like I said, I'm rolling with the NBA.
I'm
If Houston not in the NBA, then I guess I'm not rolling
They
with
say yourself out on this Houston stuff. I'm gonna sit back.
Yeah, because I appreciate Ox saying we the worst team in Texas. That's crazy.
Yeah, I disagree with that.
That's
I'm
crazy.
not playing both sides.
Y'all
I'm
the
playing
worst team in
neither side.
California, so
I'm
it
not
is
playing
what it
any
is.
side.
That don't got nothing to do with y'all. Like, I've been the worst team in California before. It ain't no big deal. I'm talking about y'all.
Yeah,
And
really.
I'm
Y'all
not
got
buying
4
this Reed
teams, though.
Shepherd.
Y'all got 4 teams in California, dog. That's crazy.
All right, fellas, I want to go ahead and jump over to the Golden State Warriors Lakers game right quick. Y'all talk to me about this game. How are we feeling about this? This is the second game of the night in Los Angeles. No LeBron. Golden State Warriors are fully loaded. They got everybody plus Al Horford plus Jonathan Kuminga back. How are we feeling about this game? Do the
plus
Lakers
Al
stand a
Horford.
fighting chance?
Plus Al Horford and plus Kuminga is really nothing, but you know, it is what it is.
Miles,
But the
how you
Lakers,
feel about?
I don't think this is the what are the Warriors gonna do? I think this is the Lakers. This is the trash ass Lakers the opening night, number one. I'm gonna just let y'all know right now. What's the under on Jake LaRavia? Take it. Take it.
That's random.
No, it ain't. It ain't random. I've been telling y'all ass since they signed him. Take the under all year.
So he not gonna have one good game?
You think Jake LaRavia is garbage?
Do I? Garbage. I'm talking about trash can.
So Jake LaRavia sucked. This is crazy. So Jake LaRavia sucked. Bronny James sucked.
I didn't say
Let's see.
who? Bronny James.
Yeah,
Oh, you goddamn right.
Yeah, Jake LaRavia sucked. Bronny James sucked. Who else sucked on that team? Does Rui suck?
Dalton Connect, trash.
Dalton Connect suck.
God.
Who they by the way, they just picked
I
up his
agree
option.
with that
by the
one,
way.
to be fair.
You said they just did what?
They just picked up his option, by the way.
For what? To trade
Yeah,
him?
they just picked up his option.
Well, they already
so,
tried that once.
Yeah,
Garbage.
no, that didn't work out.
Yeah, they already picked up.
So
they
Jake
just picked up
LaRavia,
his option.
Bronny suck.
Jackson
Dalton
Hayes?
Connect.
Dalton Connect suck.
Who else?
Does
Who else
Rui
on
suck
that team?
too?
Who?
Oh, that's right. DeAndre Ayton is weak too. So
No, he averaged. He averaged, but he ain't weak. He averaged.
He ain't.
Okay.
208.
So-
He
So he
Uh,
a 5.
What about Jackson?
average. Damn near about to suck too, though, by the way. He on the way to sucking. Don't worry. I take that however you want to take it. I don't even care. But listen, who else we got, Chill? Keep going down the list. Keep going down the
Rui.
list.
Let's
Huh?
see. Rui. I said Rui. Let's see.
Rui,
Jared
all right.
Vanderbilt. Jared
Yeah,
Vanderbilt.
Jared Vanderbilt.
He all right.
Gabe Vincent. Oh, you said you already told us Gabe Vincent.
I
so
knew you weren't going
you
to
already-
disrespect a Houstonian.
No, we weren't gonna do that.
Yeah.
Gabe Vincent, I don't know. Gabe Vincent, all right, though. I think the Lakers kind of
Ron think
Hold on,
Bronny James is better than Gabe Vincent.
Ron
Maxi
was out of
Kleber?
their mind.
Maxi Kleber.
Everybody that you mentioned is better than Gabe Vincent.
It was good.
No. Who
Jake
you said,
LaRavia
who you said,
included.
Mars?
Maxi Kleber.
Oh, trash. He had no business being in the goddamn NBA.
So it sounded to me like half this crew was garbage.
I've been
That's
telling
what it
y'all
sound
that.
like. Sound like half
Lakers
this crew
fans
was
get
garbage.
optimistic every year until the bottom line come up and y'all start to see this team is garbage. Then y'all gonna start blaming the GM. First we
So if
praise
that's
the
the case-
GM, and then when y'all lose that many games, now the GM trash.
So if that's the
I've been
case,
told y'all
then-
that.
so the Lakers. So if you're in the Western Conference and half your crew is trash, are they making the playoffs?
They got Luka Doncic, so you should.
They do have
you
Luka
got
Doncic. I agree with that.
Yeah,
They do.
But just because
He's
you
a
got-
LeBron James.
and LeBron James, so you got two
That's
top
enough,
10
Jill.
players.
Come on now.
So you got two top 10 players. So that's enough in the Western Conference to make the playoffs.
You goddamn right. It's supposed to be with them two type of guys.
Good luck.
Is there
Two
anybody
type
up
of
here
guys
that,
can
that
take a
believes?
bunch
And
of
just
boosters
and
to
just
the
so we
playoffs.
just so we clear, James with the sciatica, which I call the psychotic nerve because that's how bad the pain is. It's psychotic. But with that being said, so James is going to be out for a month, and we already know what happens in the Western Conference when your best player or your second best player is out for a month. What that could do to your crew. So they could start the season, according to you, they could start the season in a hole. Can they make that hole up?
Nah, Luka Doncic is there. And number two, when LeBron come back from Russia, you gonna see them go on like a 20-game winning streak. The hell? Come on, Chill. Last time you
What
seen
happened?
LeBron miss some games and he came back from out of town, what happened?
That was in like 2015.
Yeah, he about to go back to that. They got that new medicine, that new shot that gonna send him right back to 2015.
I remember
Hold on,
last year in December when
he's gonna
LeBron
get
looked
worse
washed,
as a
missed a couple
mid-range
games,
shooter.
came
That's
back,
crazy.
and LeBron looked good again.
That is
Hey.
true. But is there
I
anybody
remember.
up here that thinks that the Lakers won't make the playoffs?
No, they should make the playoffs. They got Luka Doncic.
With a whack ass crew.
Okay.
Luka
In the
Doncic
Western
had
Conference.
whack ass crews before. Not his first time.
With
Luka
a whack
Doncic just
crew.
missed the
He
playoffs
carried
before.
Maxi Bum Kleber to the playoffs before.
He also
He ain't
Also
missed the
no
missed the
playoffs
playoffs
too.
before.
Huh?
So
In
he
2023,
also missed the
he missed
playoffs too. Yes.
Yeah, it is what it is. Look at the Lakers fans. Now I'm drunk now. Because I'm talking about the Lakers. It's too
Mhm.
early in the morning to be drunk.
The thing I'm worried about, Ron, with the Lakers is I'm worried about not the Lakers, the Warriors. The same way, Miles, the way you feel about the Celtics in terms of their interior defense, that's how I feel about the Warriors. I am worried about that. Other than that, I feel like there are things that we could supplement. I am worried about relying on Steph Curry as much as they do offensively. They've always done that with him. But I think Jimmy Butler has to be more of a bucket getter. And can he still do that? I'm not sure. But tonight, without LeBron James, I think Luka Doncic does more. I think the Lakers can get them.
What?
Yeah, I think the Lakers.
You got the Lakers beating up Warriors tonight.
I think the Lakers could get them. Mm-hmm.
So anybody on the crew gonna slow Steph down
on that Dallas team? I'm sorry, on that Laker team.
Yeah,
I mean they have Marcus Smart, they have Vando. So in terms of slowing him down, yes, we could slow Steph Curry. We're not going to stop Steph Curry, but we could slow him down. And I think it's interesting, Maddie, that you make that face like Marcus Smart has not been a good defender.
No. I'm just thinking of the last
2 years.
Smart try to guard Steph Curry. I'm saying this like as a guy who watches.
Okay, and that was 3 years ago, right? That was 3
years ago, and Curry's the same, and Smart's only gotten worse.
He is not the same guy that he was 3 years ago. Give me a break. No, he wasn't.
No,
not damn near the same. No, he's not.
He is damn near
he's 37 years old. He's way different than what he was 3 years ago. He'll never not be able to shoot. I'm never going to argue that point. He'll never not be able to shoot.
What has he gotten worse at? Like,
has always had a great game over.
But the idea of him just being basically the same guy that he was athletically, the same guy that he was physically, he's not.
I'm not saying that could slow him down. Athletically, I'm saying he's the same player based off of the skill set and the intangibles.
Well, he can't be the same player if he's not that physically and athletically, because a lot of his stuff is predicated. That's not true, Matt, because a lot of the stuff that he does.
Chill. Do you think Steph Curry's going to score 20 points tonight?
I do think he's going to score 20 tonight.
He's going to score 30?
Well, that's actually perfect, because if you think that Steph's going to score 20 tonight, then you need to join our NBA Player Survivor. Now, I just got good news, everybody. Tonight or today isn't the deadline to join. You could still join tomorrow because there's going to be a ton of NBA games tomorrow, and you could choose a player that plays tomorrow that they'll score 20 points. But if you believe Steph Curry or Luka or SGA or Kevin Durant will score 20 or more points, you might want to get in today before those games start. Now, here's the challenge. You survive as long as you can by picking a player each night that can score 20 or more points. That's how the NBA Player Survivor on Splash Sports with Player's Choice is going to work. And the person that sticks around the longest, the person that is in the room surviving the longest, the person that is the last man standing will win $2,500. You could join by clicking the link in the bio. You could join by scanning this QR code. And once you get in the game, get buckets like the real ones do. Download the Splash Sports app. We'll see you guys in the NBA Player Survivor. We'll see you guys in the winner's circle. I can't wait to see who's the last person standing. Oh, and by the way, we have an NFL Survivor that's going on right now, and we have two guys that just won't bow out. 2 weeks ago, they both chose the Green Bay Packers, advanced to Week 7. This week, they both chose the Kansas City Chiefs, advanced to Week 8. So our NFL Player Survivor will go one more week. So shout out to both of those guys, DK Betts and some other guy. I can't remember your name. I'm sorry. But both of those guys will advance one more weekend. I'm excited to see which one of them will ultimately win the grand prize for the NFL Survivor. But as of right now, you guys, if you have FOMO, you don't have to miss out on the NBA Player Survivor, because once again, somebody has to win $2,500. All right, fellas. We're going to go ahead and
on the Packers.
What happened?
They tied.
Man,
all right, y'all.
Told me last night.
We're going to go ahead and change pages right quick. We're going to talk about the contract extensions for the guys that are on rookie contracts. Now, we can do this one of two ways. Well, no. We'll get to the guys that didn't get their rookie contract extension, but let's talk about the guys that did get extended. Dyson Daniels, $100 million. Christian Braun, $125 million. Aaron Nesmith, even though I don't think that was a rookie contract extension, but he got a 2-year, $40 million extension. Let's talk about these, fellas. How do we feel about these?
How did Dyson Daniels not get more money than Christian Braun? Chill, you on mute, big dog.
You muted, Chill.
That's the first thing I was thinking, Drenching, when you just said that, because that Dyson Daniels contract, that shit gonna be outdated by next year. They
This
got him.
year.
They got him at a steal. Yeah,
Did
maybe
they
even
not
this
get-
year. You
Is
right?
it not the same money? Just Christian Braun got an extra year.
Oh, I thought they were both
5
4
years.
years.
Isn't 5 years 125 and 5 years and 4 years 100?
Oh, I thought it was
Isn't
both
that the
4
same
years.
money?
I thought it was both
No,
4
it's
Oh,
years.
the-
yeah,
it's
it
the-
is.
It's the
It
same
is.
money.
Okay, it's the same.
Yeah.
Then.
It's just an
But
extra
still,
year.
they don't need to be. They don't need to be the same.
I'm not talking about Christian Braun and Dyson Daniels being the same. I feel like Atlanta got a steal with Dyson Daniels at $25 million a season. I mean, we talking about arguably the best perimeter defender in the game, one of the best defenders in the game, whose offense I think is going to get better. I mean, he's still a young guy, and to get him at $25 million, yes, I think that contract is going to be outdated like within the next year. No doubt about that.
Is Christian Braun not better than Dyson Daniels?
No.
No, I
Me
don't
and
think
Ox are on a similar wavelength. I don't
Hell
think
no.
one just clears the other to a degree where one getting paid less is out, or the same amount.
I
is
do
like, oh my God.
everything better than you. Everything.
No, you
and I
don't.
know, like, we don't even have to do the checklist argument thing. We don't have to do that. Dyson Daniels does everything better than Christian Braun.
Everything, Ron?
Oh,
You're
no,
not a
maybe,
transition player?
He's not more
Christian
athletic.
Maybe Christian Braun benefits from number 15. Maybe that's the angle you want to go on.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, maybe. Like, I'm not arguing against that, but Christian Braun is a better athlete. He's better in transition. Those things are for sure. I also think Christian Braun at this point is a better shooter as well. So like those things I don't even really think too much about. I think Dyson Daniels is a better creator for others. Like he's a better passer, but not to the degree where you actually rely on him to do that. Obviously, the defensive stuff, Dyson is better.
Christian Brown's pretty good defender though.
Like, I'm not saying one is better or one is worse, but I'm not looking at this like, oh my God, how did one get paid? How is Dyson getting the same amount? Like,
I'm not
25 sounds about like based on current NBA projection. Because I hear 25 and I immediately like go back to like 2019 brain. It's like 25 was like sub all-star money, but now 25 is role player money. So like, yeah, it sounds about.
Well, we also
right.
got a guy in. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's in. No, that's not true. Because I was about to say that AR is on the books for like 25. No, AR is on the books for like 13, and they got him at a real cheap deal. And I think the same thing could be said for Dyson Daniels. I mean, 25 million for a guy that does what he does. I'm not comparing him to Christian Braun in terms of him being a player. I'm comparing him for what he does at $25 million. Being the creator that he is, being as versatile that he is, we could put him on the ball. We could put him off the ball. In terms of a versatile defender, he could be my point of attack defender. He can guard 1, 2, 3, maybe even some 4s because he's 6'6", 6'7". He's durable. He doesn't get hurt very much. I mean, to get that for $25 million, I'm taking that every day because I think that this contract by next season, to Jordan's point, maybe even this season, that contract's going to be outdated.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely think so too. But I mean, to be fair, I kind of want to play devil's advocate.
Jaden McDaniels money, like it's.
I'm kind of want to play devil's advocate a little bit. For what Christian Braun has done with the Nuggets and what Dyson Daniels do with the Atlanta Hawks, it's pretty much the same thing. Like honestly, it's really the same thing. They both play hard defense. They both, Dyson Daniels have a little bit more of a playmaking role than Christian Braun do, but to each his own. Christian Braun still add the same value off the ball, in transition and rebounding as well too. The same as Dyson Daniels would with the playmaking. So
he does not get the assignment though, Jordan. I mean, Dyson Daniels gets the assignment. Christian Braun does not get the assignment.
He has a better defender on his team with Aaron Gordon, but
Christian Braun doesn't get the assignment.
But he get
the assignment?
Yes, he's their primary defender. Has been the whole year.
Well,
he
to be fair,
assignment on Shea.
To be fair, we have Peyton Watson
the assignment
too.
on James Harden. Yeah, but like I said, and for some reason it turned into an argument. Peyton Watson's not a point of attack guy.
No, he isn't.
But Christian Braun took the assignment on James Harden, and Christian Braun took the assignment on Shea.
Right.
He takes the assignment. Now, is he as good as defender as Dyson Daniels? No one's making that argument.
So because you do this, let's be clear about one thing. Just because you do the same thing does not mean that you're as effective. And I think that Christian Braun, he does do the same thing 100%. But I don't think he is as effective as, so let me rephrase that. He does take the assignment. Now that I think about the wing defenders that they have, I mean, I did see Aaron Gordon covering Jimmy Butler in the finals, but Christian Braun was a rook. So it wasn't like, Christian Braun was in like year 3 or year 4. He was a rook. So, all right, I can get with that part. However, I think that Dyson Daniels is a lot more effective. Even if they do the same thing, I think Dyson Daniels is a lot more effective at some other things. I think Christian Braun shoots the long ball better than him. I do think that. But I think the other stuff, and again, I'm not comparing these two guys as players. I'm comparing what the Atlanta Hawks are getting at $25 million. Ox, I just bought a Bentley, and it got like 30,000 miles on it for like a third of what it really costs. Yes, sir.
Chill. I think it's the same thing with Denver, though. Although I do believe that Dyson's better, I don't think this is a apples and apples comparison. It's like Denver is paying for the value that they're getting with Christian Braun.
Yeah.
And they've been good with Christian Braun. With him in the starting lineup, with him playing, they got a ring with him. They made a good playoff run with him last year and the year before that. Like, Christian Braun has been very good in their starting lineup and what he does next to Jamal Murray and next to Jokic and all those other guys. Like, he's a valuable piece over there. So, I mean, really, I could say Christian Braun's overrated for we know with Christian Braun in the lineup, it's going to work. That's one thing that we do know.
I just don't think Dyson Daniels is a Bentley. That's what I'm saying.
You wild as hell for that.
He a
Bentley Continental. That's what he is. The one that dropped the top. That's what he is.
Is a Bentley a different thing in the US? Because in the UK, a Bentley's a luxury car. No.
Yes, and he is a luxury car. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
it is a. It is
Maybe
he like a
he like a Hyundai Sonata.
Chevrolet.
Are y'all dudes?
A Sonata.
What this dude does?
Yeah, like a Hyundai
what this dude does?
Yeah.
He is a luxury for what he does.
No. He a good or reliable.
Hyundai Sonata.
He in 2019.
Am I bugging out, bro?
No, you're not, Chill. No, you're not.
From my perspective, Bentley was reserved for like
Trae Young.
But I don't know. Maybe I'm mistaken. Like, maybe we're interpreting it differently. I don't know. Like, I think.
No, he Bentley was reserved.
It is a luxury to have the best perimeter defender, as voted by your GMs. I was trying to tell y'all all summer. I was trying to tell y'all last year. Dyson was like that on defense. Oh, Ron, you tripping? He not that good. I'll take this guy. I'll take this guy. I'll take that guy. Hey, well, guess what the GMs had to say? Dyson Daniels is the best perimeter defender. And I guarantee
you, if you're going to reference the GM poll, then you have to acknowledge that Jokic is the best player in the world. Because those same GMs voted unanimously he's the best player in the world.
I mean, me and the GMs can have different sentences. We can disagree with other things.
Pick and choose.
But I'm just,
you can't pick and choose.
Why not? Just because I agree with you with this, that doesn't mean I agree.
Yeah, but you can't be like, you can't reference them like, okay, Dyson Daniels is the best perimeter defender because these reliable people over here voted him as the best defender, and then say, even though they voted the guy I don't think is the best in the world, that one doesn't matter.
I disagree with that.
But you can't reference them as your but you can't reference them as your proof. Oh, I'm right because they think this, but then ignore what else they also think because it goes against you. That's not how things work.
No, that's not the case, Morris. I reference them on what I believe, and you guys can reference them on other things. If y'all don't want to choose the reference,
but that's disingenuous is my point.
So if I'm referencing this, I basically got to ride with everything that they said. That's the reference point.
If you're using
them to prove your opinion,
yes, you do. Yes,
if you're using them to prove your opinion, right? Yes, their other opinions better also be in line with what you think.
I got to make sure that I'm very careful.
No, because I don't like the way that they think in that category. But when it comes to defense, the GMs know what they're talking about.
So you think Amen's the most versatile defender in the league?
Yeah.
If I reference Ox thinking that Ox thinks that Michael Jackson is the greatest entertainer ever, but he thinks Biggie sucked, I can't reference Ox because I think Biggie's awesome.
No, right.
Well, yeah, why would you?
You can't reference me. You can,
even though I do agree with him that MJ is the greatest entertainer ever.
Music guru. Like if you think I know music, you know what I'm saying, and that's why you use me as I said this because he knows music. Then you can't go back like, he doesn't know nothing about this. So then you can't use that as your basis. You know what I'm saying?
But I still think that these GMs know what they're talking about. To Ron's point, I think that these GMs know what they're talking about.
Until they disagree with them
in this aspect. I disagree with them in this aspect right here.
Well, look, I mean, that's fine. Like Dyson Daniels is still a really good player. He ain't no Bentley. He's like a brand new Subaru Outback. You know what I mean? But hey, a Bentley though.
Who is a Bentley then? So I'm clear. Like his shit. So Shea
Bentley
Joker,
is like we talking about the creme de la creme.
Chill, you might be putting it on a little heavy with the Bentley.
No,
That's
here's
what I'm saying.
Okay, a little heavy with the Bentley. But he ain't no damn Sonata. I know that.
It's like,
He
oh,
is the
damn.
Hyundai Sonata, bro.
wait a
Got
minute.
good
Wait a
gas
minute,
mileage,
Ron.
good room around the wheel.
Man, that Subaru run for 300,000 miles.
When I think
A
about
Subaru?
Come
Keep
on, man.
Australian. So
Y'all call him
That's
up.
the newest Hyundai they got out there. Bro,
you know how
Hyundai
safe
Sonata can
Subarus
take
are?
you
Those are great
from here to
vehicles.
California.
Subarus are great vehicles.
All right, y'all. It's time to get into the crunch time chats.
Wait a minute before we. But
This-
really quickly, Ron.
A
If I'm
Subaru?
referencing the best, arguably the best defensive player in the game, the best on-ball defender in the game, which brings a tremendous amount of value
Sounds like
to
a
my
dirty
crew.
word guy to me.
But which brings a tremendous amount of value to my crew, and also I can play him on the basketball when my lead guard is off the floor, and we are productive when he's doing that. That sounds like a luxury car to me. That doesn't sound like a Honda Accord 2018. No, that sounds like a luxury vehicle.
No, okay, chill. He is a 2025 Hyundai, the Ioniq 5. That's what he is. He's the newest one. He electric vehicle. Sometimes you can put gas in it sometimes, and then it give you great mileage, and then it get you from point A to point B. Pretty good car, chill.
Like 30 plus miles per gallon.
More than that, it's like 40 to be real.
Sounds like an ATV. I don't know what to tell you.
A slingshot.
I suppose so. As you were saying, Ron, because I think about luxury differently than you dudes do.
Yeah.
So what is Bronny James? I just want to know.
What do you mean?
A
Bronny
bicycle?
James he's a developing young player. In the NBA. He plays in the
Is Alex Caruso a Bentley? Is Alex Caruso a Bentley?
I think we can. To be honest with you, I think Alex Caruso is like a 760. He's an older 760 BMW.
Man, stop it. Alex Caruso.
Hey, chill. So it's funny you said that. I just ran the poll and I said, what is Dyson Daniels? A Bentley, a Subaru, a Hyundai Sonata, and the last one I put is a Beamer. Dyson Daniels is a Beamer. He is a BMW.
No, he's not. Ron, you getting fooled by his accent because he got a foreign accent.
Hey, I'm not saying that he's even the most expensive Beamer on the lot. He is that classic all black jet Beamer. That's what he is.
Hey, but chill. Why you ain't say what Bronny was? I'm curious to know what kind of car you think he is.
Bronny is let's see, what is Bronny? Bronny is a young developing player.
A pedestrian because he walk, or he bike with training.
You and me think completely different of Bronny. I think Bronny is a lot better than you give him credit for. I think Bronny is. I don't think he's a. I don't think he a luxury vehicle. I ain't gonna argue that point, but I do think that he's going to be. I think that he's going to be a very reliable.
When this is last year in the NBA.
It's not his last year in the NBA.
Braun not retiring.
You're gonna stop saying that. He's not.
And
not only is Braun not retiring, you can't give legit logic how Bronny is not an NBA player. You can't do it.
Chill, you
can't do it.
Chill, you cannot give me legit logic on how he is an NBA player.
I'm about to agree with that one.
You can't do it.
What do you mean? What in an electric scooter? A shopping cart? All right, y'all. Come on. The chat is ridiculous. A Nepo car?
We ain't even
all right, y'all.
That's crazy.
Let's go ahead and dive into these super chats. I appreciate everybody that's in here. Once again, it is opening night, y'all. It's so much excitement around the NBA right now. There's so much excitement around these two games. It's a lot of excitement on the panel. Once again, we will also be on playback for the Houston Rockets, Oklahoma City game. We might stick around for the Lakers and Warriors. I don't know. You just got to pull up and see. But all I know is it's going to be a hell of a night, a hell of a game. And I can't wait to talk about these games tomorrow. I can't wait to watch them on playback. And I can't wait to read these super chats. So the first one I got is from Teddy Hart. Teddy said this might be Ousmane Dieng's breakout year. Thunder up.
Yeah, I'm not betting on that. I liked Ousmane Dieng as a prospect when he got drafted. What was it, 2022? Yeah, he ain't figured anything out yet. So I'm gonna just say I might have missed on that one. But
is that
hopefully he breaks out.
Where's his run in the Oklahoma? Where does he crack the lineup in Oklahoma City?
But part of that is because he's not good enough. Like J-Dub got pick right after him, and J-Dub is now one of the most important players on that team. So it's not like Ousmane Dieng wasn't drafted ahead of J-Dub in the same draft. Ousmane Dieng was 11, J-Dub was 12. Now they drafted him thinking he was more of a long-term project, but we're now going into year 4, and he's still not even close to cracking the rotation, in my opinion. I liked his tools. Like I like the ability and in theory to be like a versatile defender who could do things in transition. But the offensive game never really came along, and his physical maturity never really came along either. So he didn't really develop physically. But obviously, I'm not rooting for his downfall. I want to see it work out. But we're going into year 4. I wouldn't. Breakout year seems a bit tough.
Is it the summer league that moved everybody? I mean, he did hit a buzzer beater a couple of nights ago
I mean, he got pretty good. He's pretty talented for sure. Like he's tall, he can handle the ball, he can play, make, he can rebound. I think he can defend.
He can do a lot of things. Yeah, you can see the intrigue. It's just he hasn't put it together. But he's still like 22, maybe.
He's not gonna be a breakout year because he's not gonna get the opportunity to break out. But
he just turned 22 this year, Moss. And
the beauty of the Thunder,
he's still young.
The beauty of the Thunder is he could break out in 4 years. Well, let's say 3, just because contract situation.
If you got to do that.
He could break out in 3 years, and it's a plus for them.
Facts.
Like he's literally a draft and stash for him. If you
because of what they already have, sure, I can give it that.
And my thing is, why would he have a breakout year? They got the same exact roster as last year. Like, where would the minutes come from?
That's what I was thinking. Like, in terms of him cracking the lineup, who is he playing in front of?
Unless somebody get hurt.
Well, J-Dub's hurt right now.
He should be back by what?
I don't know. I don't think he has a timeline, if I'm being honest. But even with J-Dub being out, his wrist. But even with J-Dub being out, that just moves like Aaron Wiggins up the rotation. Like Usman Dieng is buried.
He's not better than Wiggins. I know that.
Yeah.
He is not better than Aaron Wiggins.
Caruso missed a lot of the first part of the year last year too, and they still wasn't even thinking.
Please don't forget about the kid, Ron. Don't forget about the kid still over there.
He had testicular surgery. What are we talking about?
He didn't hurt his sack.
That was a while ago, though.
Shit,
you got surgery.
That happened like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, hey, your sack gets split open. You might be out a whole year. Hey, that's worse than an Achilles injury.
I don't know if it got split open. Did they remove it?
That's worse than an Achilles injury. But all right, Joe, we gonna move to the next super chat from Hunter. Hunter said it was going just.
Yeah, read it. Go ahead.
It was going just fine until Ron's dumbass opened his mouth. George Springer not only took your chain, he took the clothes off your back, the keys to your car, and my girl, and the deed to the house. It is forever and will always be L. Ron.
Damn, Ron. Hey, shout out George Springer, though. Houston Astros legend. My boy know how to get it done. Yes, sir. We knocked them Seattle niggas out the playoffs. You thought y'all was going to a World Series.
I did.
Yeah. We knocked them niggas out the playoffs. I'm with George Springer. Hey, once an Astro, always an Astro.
Hey, I hope y'all see Steph Curry in the playoffs again this year. How about that?
That's cool. That's cool. We got somebody.
George Springer is to us what Steph Curry is to the Houston Rockets.
No, hell
I want to put things into perspective.
No, hell no.
The way you feel about Steph Curry is the way Seattle Mariners fans feel about George Springer and Altuve.
Ron,
I'm telling you, it's not impossible. I'm in Seattle right now. He just walked us off last night to go to the World Series. I'm telling you, it's not impossible. If we sign George Springer, I'm not a Seattle Mariners fan. He's not good in these parts of town. Don't come to the Pacific Northwest, George Springer. Don't come visit the Space Needle during the winter in your off season. No, you're not good. You're not good up here. Don't even come to Portland. You're not good in Portland.
I'm sure he doesn't mind not being able to go to Seattle.
Cool. I'm sure we don't mind, and we don't. I hope so, because our life's better too.
Mars, would you like?
I would say some things, but I'll take it to Twitter.
Mars, would you like to go back to Seattle? I guess not, Ron.
Good. You and George Springer ain't welcome.
Damn.
Pimp Name Slickback said, can we talk about the nostalgia with NBC coming back? They got the old theme song back too. Ox, Ron, chill. What's your top 3 NBA on NBC moments of all time?
I'm glad you didn't ask me.
Well, we are asking you, Jordan. What are your top 3 moments of?
No, I said Ox, Ron, chill.
You could definitely.
I'm a little too young to goddamn remember NBC. Damn near. I
low key am too, but thank God for VHS tapes.
Yeah.
So
NBC,
for me,
Craig
Barkley.
Sager? Was he on NBC?
For me, no. Craig Sager was on TNT.
Oh, okay.
So Barkley going for 44 and 24 in Game 7 against the Supersonics in '93. That was awesome. Game 1 of the NBA Finals in '92 when Jordan hit them 6 threes. Marv Albert was on the call. That was awesome. In Game 6 when Jordan stole the ball from Malone. That was incredible. It was one of those things, Ox, where you see. You ever get that note from school, and you know what's waiting for you when you go home. You already know what's happening. Like your mom's got that call, and you know what's about to happen when you get home. When Jordan stole the ball from Malone, I knew what was about to happen. I just had this sinking feeling, like, damn, they're gonna.
Hey, chill. When you get a call from home early in the day at school, and you got to think about what your mama gonna do to you all day, you start having tingles in your ass, boy. God damn. This finna be horrible. And then
it's gonna be awful.
Then you try to get home and clean up and shit, do all the good things.
Like she forgot about it. No,
your mama come in and don't even say nothing to you. She just come in, use the bathroom. All you hear is just the bathroom, and then she come out. And then she say, "Where's ass at?" Oh, hey, man.
Y'all know that one meme where Buddy walk into the courthouse and he just do this? That's how your mama walk into the house.
Hey,
just look straight at you.
Boy, I remember them days, but I was bad as hell. Boy, I was getting
and don't let her hype your dad up. Because you know your dad don't want to do it, but if your mom had to hype him up and he like, damn, I gotta do this.
Boy,
but Ox, what's your favorite NBC moment?
I don't know. It's so many. I don't know. It's a lot of basketball moments, bro. A lot of basketball moments.
Yeah, well,
shout out to that. Would 2002 be one of those moments?
Ox?
Mm-hmm. All right.
Ox?
All right, yeah. I'll see what's going on.
I'm just saying. I'm just because I know for a fact that Game 5 was on NBC. I do know that. And I know.
See, but that's my thing too, though, Chill. Like I don't really pay attention to what channel the games are. Like I just start thinking about stuff like that last season, like with new TV deals and stuff like that. I just be watching the game. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know where it's on. I don't know what channels. I'm just turning the game on.
Yeah.
So that's why that's a harder question for me to ask, because I don't know what channel these games used to be on. I'm just watching.
I mean, all right, fellas. Yeah. The next super chat is from Pimp named Slickback. Slickback said Bronny is a 05 Ultima with a wave kit and a bonnet on the dashboard and 2 donuts in the rear.
That's crazy, man. Don't do Bronny like that.
Is Bronny worse than is he worse than Killian Hayes?
Oh.
Yeah. Damn. But hell yeah, he worse than Killian Hayes.
Yes.
At least Killian Hayes was good anytime. At least
Killian Hayes ain't in the NBA. I don't think like Killian Hayes was the worst player in the NBA getting minutes. He wasn't the worst player in the NBA, period. There's guys who don't touch the court who are worse than Killian Hayes. But Killian Hayes was starting for an NBA team. That's why I was calling him the worst player in the NBA. The worst player in the NBA last year, who I just watched, Tijon Salon.
Yeah, Bronny was up there too, though. But look, chill.
Cody Williams.
But wrong on this kid, man.
Y'all
all wrong.
What I said was he wasn't good in the. He played like 100 minutes.
Bronny wasn't good before he got to the NBA. Is what I'm saying, chill. Like at least Killian Hayes was good somewhere before the NBA.
Well, Bronny
wasn't good in high school. I keep telling y'all this.
I disagree with you. Okay, I disagree with you. Yeah.
When have you ever seen a high schooler that was an All-American that averaged 13 points a game? You ever seen that before?
You said he wasn't good. That's all I disagreed with. That's all I disagreed with. I never said Bronny should have been All-American. I never said he shouldn't have been All-American. You just said he wasn't good in high school.
He wasn't good enough to go to USC. I can tell you that.
Okay,
he looked already
different
USC.
From what that's different. I disagree with that too from Ron. I think Bronny sucked in college, but I just don't agree that Bronny wasn't good in high school. I think Bronny was a good.
Bronny was he was good enough to play D1, but like mid-major.
No,
D1,
low D1,
you know
low D1.
I thought he was already USC.
I don't know
what you watched. Yeah,
Bronny I thought Bronny was like a big sky. A big sky.
Bro, do you know that Trey Jefferson? Do you know that Trey Jefferson?
University of Montana. You know what I'm saying? I think Bronny was decent, but But that's not a knock though. Like that's good basketball. My thing is LeBron LeBron James
blurry as hell. You got to clean your camera, big dog.
It's not an NBA level basketball player, bro. That's just,
That's a fact. But I'm just saying, do y'all know Trey Jefferson? You know Trey Jefferson.
Yeah. Hey, it smell like champagne over there.
Yeah. hey, you know Trey Jefferson went to USC Ox?
Drench.
I mean TSU.
Oh yeah.
But Trey Jefferson was like 5'7".
Boy, I promise
If
you,
he
on
stayed
any
in
given
school
day, he way better than
in year
Bronny.
three-
On any given
That's
day.
not. Yeah, I'm not arguing. He probably is. He's 5'7".
Boy, he way better than Bronny. Way better than him.
He's
He do
5'7".
everything on the court better than Bronny. Besides, maybe play defense.
That's
Even
fine.
today?
He's 5'7". He's
Have you
5'7".
seen James?
He's 5'7".
You've seen James in sparing minutes in the NBA against some of the
I
best
saw
players in
Bronny
the world.
James live in
You
high
did
school
not
in
see
Dallas,
him.
and he
You
sucked.
ain't see him. You did
I
not
was
see
like-
him
I was
in the
like-
G
I was
League
like,
last
what the
year.
hell are we
He was
looking at?
much better. You saw him sparing minutes in the NBA. You ain't really get to see him that much you ain't really get to see him
I
that much.
saw him
If
in
he
high
played
school
at
live
USC,
on the court.
He'd be in
versus
year
other high
3
school
right
kids,
now,
and he
and the
sucked.
development that I've already seen him, the development that I've already seen from him today, if he played in the Big Ten today, he would be preseason first team All Big Ten. With the development that I've seen from him,
Chill you out your damn mind.
you can't give me
How can
legit
you
logic
say
that
that
he
about a
sucks.
dude
You
that averaged
can't.
5 points?
As a rookie, I mean, as a
You
freshman.
gonna make an assumption that 5 points is gonna be first team Big Ten. You gonna make
Okay,
that
so
assumption.
that was him as a freshman. Okay, that was him as a freshman.
And by the way, the team sucked too, though. So you can't even say
Okay,
you play
well,
on a good team. They suck.
So number one, that was him as a freshman. Number two, he had a heart attack. So don't forget that part. And he came back
he
from that.
did.
Number three.
It don't mean you can't suck after a heart attack. You can still suck after a heart attack.
Okay, so with the development, which what we've seen this fall, he's gotten better, he's gotten stronger, his game has gotten better. And let's not forget, Jordan, Davion Mitchell, his first season at Baylor, 4 points a game. He was a lottery pick. Just so you know, he was a lottery pick. Yeah, he averaged 4 games.
He didn't come out
after his
And that's why I said if he was still playing in the Big Ten at this point with the development that I've seen from him, I think that he would be first team All Big Ten going into this season, going into year 3.
So was Davion Mitchell first team All Big 12 in his second year?
In his second year, I didn't say anything about his second year. I said going into his third year.
Okay, was he first team All
That's
Big
what I'm
12 going
talking
to his
about.
third year?
Yes, he was.
Who? Davion Mitchell? You sure?
Yes, I'm pretty sure he was.
I don't think so. Not that I remember. I don't think so, Chill. Not first team All Big 12. That's a tough conference.
Fellas, we about to push the conversation forward though and get into our fast breakdown segment of the show. My man King Capers is in the house.
What's going on, fellas?
You can see he got his OKC gear on. And I think he's here to talk about his team playing against the Rockets tonight. And I think he didn't really like the things that was being said about his team, but I'm gonna let him go ahead and take the mic and talk about the game tonight.
Just real quick, Drench.
Yeah.
What you said was going on happened tonight?
Oh, y'all getting y'all ass beat by 20 tonight.
Because of why? Because of why?
Because ain't nobody worried about that bullshit ass defense. We got a new sheriff in town.
Let me ask you a question. Who you think KD is?
You know who he is.
Like KD, you say that like KD's so great. Ain't nobody worried about KD.
Kevin Durant.
Ain't nobody worried about KD. The spread is 8 points for a reason. And that's without the people we got playing.
Put your bread on it.
We could do it. We could do it. Drench,
I want in on this.
I want to know is who do you think Kevin Durant is?
You know who he is, Kevin Durant. That's why you saying his name. You heard what he said?
You say Kevin Durant like KD some threat. KD ain't no threat. And we're gonna cover that spread. We're gonna cover that spread.
Y'all cupcakes out tonight.
Okay, see it. We're gonna cover that spread without Jalen Williams too. Watch.
My God, we gonna beat the brakes off y'all ass. I'm telling you,
come on,
the brakes off y'all ass. We gonna spoil y'all. Gonna come through. It's gonna be a bunch of excuses after the game, like first games don't even matter. I mean, what does it matter? It's gonna be an ESPN stat too after the first game ass whooping.
KD ain't no threat. Listen,
defending champs get their ass blasted.
Never. The Rockets in the other 3 games we play, the Rockets might have a chance. Tonight, the Rockets don't have no chance. None.
We are going.
And the
Why
reason
you-
why
why
I
you
know
say
that,
that?
the reason why I know that is because this dude is a fan. How do I know that, Ron? Because I'm watching Oklahoma City in the series. When I'm watching Oklahoma City in the series, why is this dude right here on my TV? Why is he on my TV when I'm watching him in the series? This dude right here. What is he doing on my TV? Get
Hold on,
this
chill.
dude off my
Wait.
TV.
Hey, chill. Put that back up. Put that back up.
What is this dude doing? What is this dude doing on my TV? This dude right here. Why is he on my TV? Get this dude off my TV. Yeah, I'm like, get
Hey,
this dude off my
Parade,
TV.
baby.
We is spanking y'all ass tonight. I'm
Come
telling
on,
you.
come on. Drench, be real.
I am being real. I'm
KD,
telling you.
Come on, man.
Hold on. No, but
Okay,
I
go
want
ahead.
both of you guys to give me. I want both of you guys to give me a breakdown on what you think's gonna happen tonight.
Go
First,
ahead,
starting with you. Go ahead. All right, Jordan, you go. You go ahead, Jordan.
Let me tell you what I think is going to happen next. Okay, so from the first quarter, I think the Rockets probably going to go up by anywhere from 10 to 14 in the first quarter because we're going to punch their ass right in the mouth from the tip off. I'm talking about, hey, I could get nasty, but I'm going to keep it PG. Hey, right from the top, we're going right at them. And then we're going to clamp up. Y'all might make the first 2 or 3 shots and the crowd going to go crazy. But if the Rockets respond after them first 2 or 3 shots, your ass in trouble. Your ass
respond,
in trouble.
yeah.
And you know that because if that crowd, y'all can't get crowd control over a Houston team like this, you know it's going to be a long night. And don't let a man hit any threes in that first quarter.
Won't
Don't
happen.
let him get comfortable and hit any 3 in that first quarter. Because if he do, he know it's on tonight. That jumper falling. Sometimes when you playing in a tough crowd in a tough environment, you make one shot and you say, this ain't that bad. You don't really hit that hard. That's what happened. You heard Terrence Crawford when he fought against Spence, and Spence caught him with him. He said, oh, Spence don't hit that hard. Knockout, ass whooping, beat down.
I'm gonna tell you how it's gonna go. OKC is gonna go up 6 at the end of the first quarter. They'll probably be up 8 at halftime. By the late third quarter, they'll be up 20, and KD will be on the bench for the rest of the game, the rest of the fourth quarter. Trust me, KD and Emma Thompson and St. Goodwin is not enough, and we don't even need Jalen Williams. Trust me.
I just need one of y'all.
That 8.5 point spread.
I just need one of y'all real quick. I just need one of y'all to please explain these things and break it down. Y'all keep talking about they're gonna go up this much. And
Hold on,
real quick.
It don't matter how they go up.
I just need one of y'all to please explain to me like some sets or
Yeah,
how
I
they
wanna
gonna
know.
go.
No, I can't tell you the sets that they're going to run open
It
tonight.
don't matter how it's gonna happen. All I know is I want to know how Drench say they're gonna go up. Drench, how they gonna go up?
I just told you we're going to be up by 14 in the first quarter. Just told you that. We're going to be up by 14 in the first quarter. Y'all going to try to keep weathering the storm, and it's going to try to go
you
down.
a Rockets fan, right? Are you a Rockets fan?
7, 14, 20. Ass whooping. Spank.
Yes, he is. He is.
Right.
Mars, what you got to say about this?
I'm right.
14?
Jordan believes in his team, and you believe in your team. And one of you guys going victory lap like you was on the court playing. That's what's gonna
You know I will.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
you know I will victory lap. You know I will. And guess what? If I'm wrong, I don't get on the show till Friday anyway.
Houston already gonna have their next game out the way.
What we talking about the old shit for?
Listen,
If I'm right, I
you
will
gonna
be
be
on the show
wrong.
tomorrow,
You
and
gonna
you
be
will be
wrong.
on too.
and it's gonna feel so good watching KD look at that. Look at what he failed to do. It's gonna be so good to see
I'm
that.
about to show y'all that shit was
NBA
a
knew what
fluke
they were
last year.
doing.
This bullshit ass best defense in history with
Yeah.
the same team y'all got this year. Nobody, y'all got the same team spanking that ass. Y'all gonna go from the best team, the best defensive team y'all were last year to half. Y'all gonna be 15.
Okay, listen, Ron. I got
Nobody gonna give a shit about that. They're gonna start calling them damn fouls.
I
That's
got
what
to
they
head
gonna
out
start
of here,
doing, calling
Ron. But
fouls.
let me just ask one more question before I head out. Drench, where are the Rockets going in the playoffs this year?
To the
How far can
at least
KD
the
take
conference
you?
finals.
Healthy.
Damn, he asking a tough question.
Conference
healthy.
finals, bare minimum.
Bare minimum.
Bare minimum, conference finals. We're gonna have the best defense in the NBA. I'm telling y'all right now, we're gonna have the best defense in the NBA.
No, you looking at the best defense in the NBA.
That shit was a fluke.
See the
They
hat?
let y'all look.
Do you
It's
see the
no
hat?
way- It's no way you
It's
finna
because
tell
of the
me that y'all
defense.
got the best defense and y'all let them
It's
little
because
bitty
of
ass
the
guards
defense.
foul
Do you
all
see the
goddamn
shirt?
game. That motherfucker got the
Do you
best
see the
defense.
shirt?
And y'all best guards is y'all best defenders is 6'4", 6'3".
So?
They
So
is
what?
fouling. Them
They
boys
won
is
the title
fouling.
that way. Defense.
They fouling. All y'all defenders is 6'3", 6'2", 6'4". That's fouling. Y'all, come on now. We not doing that. We got 6'7". We got 6'10", 6'11",
Yeah, but KD,
6'7", 6'7". What we doing?
But KD is y'all closer though. That's a problem.
Closer.
When is the last time KD closed anything?
He gonna close the door on y'all weak ass defense tonight.
All right, we're gonna see. Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate y'all boys for having me on, man. I gotta head out of here. Thunder up. Get ready to watch the banner drop.
Hey, I'm gonna see you tonight, big dog. I'm gonna see you tonight. Make sure you come on
Y'all
playback
boys
too.
be easy. Y'all boys be good.
Yeah. All right. Appreciate you for pulling up. All right, fellas. I do want to transition. So we talked a lot about the OKC and the Rockets game. I'm running a poll right now. I'm asking the chat who's winning tonight. 61% are going with the Oklahoma City Thunder.
But they don't know what they're talking about.
Let's go ahead and jump over to the Lakers and the Warriors game. I think a lot of people believe that the Warriors are going to win, but I do want to ask, what's the Lakers' path to winning this game tonight without LeBron James?
Attacking the interior defense more than anything. I think
keeping Bronny on the bench.
I don't know why you're choosing to hate when Bronny.
I fuck with y'all because the chat gets sensitive when I talk about Bronny. Oh, you wait, man. I don't give a shit. I'm just trolling. Y'all like it. It is what it is.
So to answer your question, Ron, I think the Golden State Warriors interior defense is weaker this season, and I think Luka is one of the better downhill guys, one of the better guys at the rim. On top of that, playing with DeAndre Ayton in that pick and pop and pick and dive, I think is going to be really good for them. I also think that he could get on the glass and hold him to one possession. And when you have a drought, when you need buckets, I mean, you could definitely go to both Luka and you could go to AR, because AR is nicer with the peel than I gave him credit for. A lot better at getting downhill and getting to the rim. I think they could speed the game up because that Warrior team, you know how I feel about that core, how old they are. I think they could speed the game up and get a lot of transition buckets. And I think Rui will be a recipient of that. I also think Vando can be a recipient of that. Defensively, I think Marcus Smart is going to do as good a job as he could possibly do against Curry, because you're not going to be able to stop Curry. But, I mean, you could do what you can to slow him down. We brought up 2022 and what happened. I mean, first of all, that was a terrible game plan. Why are you playing drop coverage on Curry? Okay, you're not going to play drop coverage on Curry at the long ball line because he's going to destroy you. So I think that they're going to do what they can to fight over screens and push Curry as far away from the basket as possible and make him take tough shots. But as far as being able to score the basketball, I think that they can take advantage of their interior defense, and that's how they can get buckets.
I think the Warriors might put on a defensive masterclass tonight. You might see a lot of goddamn turnovers by the Lakers tonight. Dre got a backup who could be just as smart as him on the defensive end too. With Al Horford back there, and the type of sets the Warriors can run, because not only does Dre not have to be the only kind of playmaker outside of Steph when Steph gets the ball, but you got Al Horford who can play make as well too. You can put him in some of them similar actions like Draymond. Obviously, he's not as good as Draymond as that, but he's damn good with it, and he's more versatile. He can shoot that long ball. He can put it on the floor a little bit, and he can make those extra passes. You might see a masterclass by the Warriors and Jimmy Butler. I be forgetting about Jimmy Butler a lot of times too. Like, that's the sneaky shit too. Like, you got three solid defenders on that Warriors team that's very good off the ball defenders too. They're very good off ball defenders. On top of their presence on the ball, chill. Not having LeBron tonight might hurt them. Like,
it is going to hurt them.
Well, it's going to hurt them a lot. Like, you might see the Warriors beat their ass tonight. Like, you might see it.
So we're going to have two blowouts. So we got a blowout in Oklahoma City and Houston, and we got a blowout with the Lakers and Golden State Warriors.
The one in Oklahoma City might not feel like that much of a blowout because it's going to go from like 14-7, 14-7. I'm talking about the league. Going to go down from 14 points to 7, 14 points to 7, and the last is going to go to 20. That's what's going to happen. So it's not going to feel like a blowout.
I've just seen Luka win with less, and with this particular group, I mean, this isn't less for him. I think these guys do a lot to protect him defensively, and I think he does a lot to protect them offensively. So that's why I think that, and plus with Luka being able to manipulate defenses, get hit, and score the basketball, he's in great shape. I think he gets back to being the best scorer in the game. And I know that sounds crazy for some of you guys, but that's how I feel about Luka. And I just think he takes advantage of the interior defense. That's the difference in this ball game right here.
Chill. Why would that sound crazy? Like for anybody
Because-
that sincerely believes that somebody's saying that Luka Doncic will get back to the best scorer, especially without LeBron James right now, that nothing about that is crazy, and nothing about that is funny. Like if y'all think that Luka getting busy without LeBron is a joke, be prepared to laugh tonight. Because I'm telling you, Luka, this first month and a half without LeBron, Luka is going to go ballistic. Luka's going to remind all of us exactly who he is. And that's for the few people that have forgot. I think we all, for the most part, know like what Luka's capable of. We've seen him in the Eurobasket over the summer. We've seen him last year in the playoffs. But like, it's no LeBron James out there. This is 2024 Luka Doncic on the Dallas Mavericks with no second option. Like, in like all respect to Austin Reeves, but the ball is going to be in Luka Doncic's hands, and he's going to pick and roll every single team to death. He's going to step back three every single team to death. He's going to alley-oop to Jackson Hayes and DeAndre Ayton every team to death. He's going to probe in the paint every team to death. Luka Doncic is going to go crazy, and he's going to have the ball in his hands.
I just think that, Ron, we dealing with a league where, you know, KD's still running around, Steph Curry's still running around, right? You got SGA in the league. So people kind of, because of what happened with Luka with the injuries and he kind of got slowed down last season, that people forgot what kind of bucket getter he actually was previous to that. Like, and because we are where we are now and in the shape that he's in right now and how much better of a, just better condition he is, I just think that he gets back to being what he was in the past. But again, people see KD, people see James, they see SGA, they see Joel Embiid, to Mars's point. They see guys like that, immediately forget what kind of scorer Luka was. The versatile scorer, the dynamic scorer that he is, the one-on-one scorer that he is. I think that there was a time when he was the best scorer in the game, and I think he gets back to that this season.
Mars, do you think it's any way that the Lakers win this game tonight? And I know you could say, like, obviously there's a way, but I'm saying, like, do you believe that the Lakers can win tonight?
Yeah, I think they can win tonight. I think they can win any night. It starts with Luka. It's gonna come down to generating a lot of good open threes. Do they knock them down? Defensively, it's gonna be a lot of zoning things up, rotating off non-shooters, believing Jimmy, Draymond can't shoot, probably putting a big on one of them. I think the Warriors are the better team, but if Steph shoots 5 for 21, that helps. So I don't know. I'm not as high on the Lakers but it seems like most people up here are kind of lower on them. But like general consensus, I'm not as high on the Lakers. But I think when you have a one-man offense like Luka, that does give you a chance. But I also think the Warriors defend Luka quite well. I don't know if the numbers back that up, so I'm not going to say that with like confidence. Mm-hmm. But in terms of what they just tend to do, I do think they defend Luka quite well, force him to play in isolation a bit more. If he makes shots over the top, like Luka is capable of making 8-9 threes. And then if he does that, then the whole game plan changes. So that's probably their avenue, Luka Doncic.
And Ron, I feel like
not a bad avenue.
I feel like for the Lakers to win, in which they can win, to be honest, just think about the input and effort that it would take just to win this one game against the Warriors. You're talking about you're gonna need a monster game from Luka in the 30s, and then you're gonna need another monster game from Austin Reeves too in the 30s. Like that's very hard. Like, that doesn't huh?
30s?
Do we need 30 from Austin Reeves?
I'm thinking 30-20, Jordan. 30.
That's not enough.
If he gets you 30, if Austin Reeves gets you 30 along with Luka's 30, I think that's just additional. You know, that's extra side. So
I don't think the Lakers have enough. I don't think the Lakers have enough anything. Like those two guys are their best playmakers and scorers throughout this whole while Braun is gone. And can't nobody generate nothing from them. So you're gonna need a good 60 ball from them. Like
but
together,
Jordan,
like
they both generate a lot of offense too. Like they're both very good passers and playmakers.
Absolutely.
We know Luka.
Yeah, with each other, but they don't have LeBron to kind of do that stuff with them. Like they don't have LeBron.
Well, wait a minute though, Jordan. This was the problem that we was having last year with the Golden State Warriors. Curry was the offense. You trade for buckets, but you're getting like 18 a game from buckets. All right. Well, where are the other buckets coming from with Golden State?
Yeah, chill. The Warriors sucked last year until they did something else.
Okay, so they got Jimmy, and they added like 17, 18 a game. But other than that, where are the other buckets coming from? Because to say that I got to get 60 from both of these guys, why do I have to get 60? It's not like Golden State is doing that, and we got to match that. Where the other buckets coming from?
I mean, y'all don't have Steph Curry. That's number one. Number two,
They got
y'all playing
Luka.
against. Okay, but number two, y'all playing against a team with defensive stoppers and Steph Curry and Jimmy Butler. You playing against those two guys on that crew, along with defensive stoppers and guys that can play make. The Warriors just have an overall better team than the Lakers do. So that's what I'm saying. The Lakers don't have the luxury of trying to do what the Warriors can do. They don't. They just missing that. Like
And they're not
DeAndre
try
Ayton,
to do that though.
DeAndre Ayton to a point. I don't think you can rely on him getting 15. I don't think you can rely on that. I don't think you can rely.
With a better playmaker in Luka, not just a better playmaker, a better distributor in Luka. Why can't I rely? He was getting 15 last year in Portland. So now I'm running with Luka. I can't get at minimum 15 a game from him, Jordan.
When he was getting 15 last year when they what?
When they what? When they lost?
Yeah, when they sucked.
Okay, and now I got a better playmaker. I got a better distributor. I got a better bucket getter.
Okay,
there's a lot more attention.
Right.
And I
if you're getting 15 again, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. If regardless of what story you trying to paint that's different from what I'm trying to say is, I'm just saying the Lakers don't have enough to afford a game where Austin Reeves can't. I mean, it's not going to get 30 and Luka's not going to get 30. I think for them to win, they both have to score 30, and I think that's just going to be too much. Like I think that's going to be too much to ask for with these guys, because I just don't see DeAndre Ayton coming off the back game one getting 15 or 20. I don't see that. I don't see it from Jared Vanderbilt. I don't see it from Marcus Smart.
He averaged 14 a game last year, just 14 on a bad team.
You muted.
Where he wasn't even really getting that much. He wasn't really a part of the offense as much as he should have been, right? He should have been a lot more.
Averaging 15 on a bad team and then averaging 15 on a team with a guy like Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves and LeBron James, totally different.
100% is different. It's going to look a lot different. It's going to be a lot better.
No, I don't think it's going to be easier for DeAndre Ayton's play style. DeAndre Ayton's play style is kind of in that short roll. Some post ups,
which is
he's
perfect
not getting
for Luka.
post up. He's not getting that many post ups this year. He's not getting that many passes from Luka unless it's at the line, unless it's at the rim. To be honest with you,
Jordan, if he's one of the better,
how many guys have you seen Luka play with that can play in that short roll like that? He played with Kristaps Porzingis. That didn't go well.
Okay, then that was younger Luka. That's number one. Number two,
but you still never seen it. You're gonna say it's younger Luka, but you never seen that version of Luka.
They was sticking KP in corners and stuff. DeAndre Ayton getting to the nail, catching the ball in the middle of the zone.
I've never seen that.
You gotta get thrown the ball to catch it.
What'd you say?
You gotta get thrown the ball to catch it.
Yes, you do.
I just never seen Luka play with a guy like that.
Wait, Mars, what do you mean?
You got to see it.
If DeAndre Ayton does his little soft screen and then pops to the nail, what makes you think Luka's making that pocket pass instead of going all the way to the rim himself?
I don't think he's gonna like just spoon feed DeAndre and just like spam. Oh, here's like spam that. But I think he's gonna be looking for DeAndre there. I think when LeBron comes around, they're gonna look for DeAndre in those places. I think it's going to be a lot easier for DeAndre to score with Luka and Braun once Braun's available. But I don't understand, Jordan, how come you think DeAndre can't just score 14, 15 points? Like, I don't think that's
because I don't think the rhythm of the offense is going to allow him to do it. Like I'm telling you, like even in preseason, how many times did you see that connection between Luka and DeAndre Ayton when they played?
But it doesn't have to be Luka and DeAndre. It could be Austin Reeves and DeAndre.
They didn't play. We watched the game on playback. I didn't see one thing from Luka and DeAndre Ayton.
But to answer Mars's question, okay,
they didn't play that much. Ron, am I tripping? Did Luka get 30 that game that we watched on playback?
No, they was both out there playing, but DeAndre Ayton was playing good too, though. DeAndre Ayton played 20 minutes and he had 10 points and 12 rebounds.
Okay, this is what I'm saying though.
13 rebounds.
From Luka and DeAndre Ayton, what did you see from them? Did you see?
But Jordan, it doesn't have to be all from Luka,
rebound and then go finish.
It was a lot of that, but also DeAndre Ayton was getting the ball. It might not have been directly from Luka, but he was getting the ball.
And hold on, because let's add context. They played a Phoenix Suns team who didn't play none of their starters.
It was preseason basketball.
Okay.
So what are y'all seeing from Luka and DeAndre Ayton that got y'all excited about this connection?
Jordan, but here's the thing though. I don't want to buy too much stock in the preseason for two reasons. One,
you can't buy that stock outside of the preseason. You never saw Luka do
the thing
it.
that bothers me.
And you're right, but we haven't seen him not do it though either.
What he does is he's oversimplifying this. That's what's going on.
My thing though is
doing what to it?
You oversimplifying this, making this sound like it's that simple. He hasn't played with him, so it's not going to be good.
I haven't seen Luka play with anybody like that. Is what I'm telling you.
Okay.
Like you haven't, and when you did see
because
him,
he hasn't had a pick and he has not had a pick and pop guy like this.
What is Kristaps Porzingis?
He wasn't like that with him. No, he wasn't.
Kristaps Porzingis is way better than DeAndre Ayton.
And not only that, those two guys.
He's a better pick and pop guy. Roll. He's better than DeAndre Ayton.
And during that time, don't leave out the fact that during that time, Luka was the guy. He was younger. In addition to him being younger, he had the ball in his hands all the time, and he was looking to score the basketball.
Hold on.
Way different today.
Hold on.
Lucas, all of those things still apply to Luka today. He still has the ball in his hands all the time. He's still young, and he still looks to score the basketball.
And gets off the ball more today than he did back then.
Yeah, when he plays next to LeBron James, who's not playing for the first month.
He doesn't have to play next to LeBron James, but he's playing next to DeAndre Ayton. And we've already seen what happened. We've already seen what happened between both him and Kristaps Porzingis. We saw what happened between those two, which he already made clear that those two should have been on the same page. He should have involved him more.
I'll stop right. Hold on. Stop right there.
So now I've learned from that.
Context to that. I'm gonna add some context to that. And I've told you guys where I got this source from, where I got this information from. You do know another reason why Luka and Porzingis didn't get along was because Luka didn't respect Porzingis because all the bitching he was doing. So what is DeAndre Ayton problem?
Are you suggesting that DeAndre Ayton?
Problem.
Wait. Do not let him off the hook with this. So are you suggesting that DeAndre Ayton is going to be bitching? This is the same DeAndre Ayton who came out and said, quote, whatever this team needs me to do, I'm going to do it. If they need me to rebound, I'm not done. If they need me to rebound, I will rebound. If they need me to play defense, I will play defense. If they need me to get buckets, I will get buckets. This is the guy who's what are you talking about when you're talking about him bitching? You talking about
an
the
NBA
same
player
dude
ain't never
from last
lies,
year.
guys.
This is not the same dude from 2 years ago. This is not. He's playing in a different system. He's playing with much better players. So if I'm
Where was that
playing with
in
much better
Phoenix
players,
when they asked him to do these same shit? When they asked him to do the same thing,
he was younger at that point. Are you serious? That was 4 years ago, 5 years ago. I'm not the same dude that was 5 years ago.
Last year, the Portland Trailblazers got rid of him because he was the same guy last year. Why are you thinking he's going to change? DeAndre Ayton's been the same guy since he stepped foot in the NBA. They've been saying he's been immature. They've been saying he's been unserious. They've been saying he's a kid. What have you seen that says he's any different besides what his mouth been saying?
What I just seen with him earlier this year, like you just said in the preseason. When I seen
in the
you
preseason, you didn't see a Luka Doncic and Ayton connection, but you still now is trying to say that is a now you're trying to say that that's a valuable connection. So which one? You saw that in the preseason, and then what is it? Which one is it?
The reason why I'm saying it's a connection is because what Luka Doncic does, it complements what DeAndre Ayton does. What DeAndre Ayton does,
Luka do it.
So just because so again, to your point, I got to see it. You're right. You got it, Jordan.
I don't gotta see nothing. I've seen DeAndre. Chill. You can say that.
No.
I've seen DeAndre Ayton play.
Because if I seen a guy, if I got a guy who I've seen Luka play in the short roll with. I've seen Luka play in the short roll with Derek Lively. I've seen Derek Lively.
Derek Lively don't play in the short roll, chill.
I'm not done. Derek Lively 100% plays in the short roll. I watched him in the NBA Finals play in the short roll. That's not true.
What in the short roll?
Yes, he does play in the short roll. Not only does he play in the short roll, he's actually a really good passer out of the short roll. Derek Lively is. So I've seen Luka play with a big in the short roll, and it's actually really productive. So now I got a guy who plays in the short roll who's got a really good mid-range game. But I got to see it. You're right, Jordan, because that's what I said before. If I haven't seen it, I got to see it.
Over-exaggerating how many times you've seen Luka and Derek Lively play in the short roll. I can assure you that.
I can't speak about it.
But Jordan, I think you're over-exaggerating the whole Luka and DeAndre thing. I don't think Luka has any type of correlation to what DeAndre Ayton can do for this team. You're over-exaggerating this pick and roll. I'm talking about the other things
that would be my point,
though,
Ron. If Luka don't have nothing to do with that, then that's my point. Because how is DeAndre Ayton going to do what y'all saying he's gonna do?
Austin Reeves can get DeAndre Ayton the ball. It doesn't just have to be Luka Doncic. But also on top of that, DeAndre Ayton can score 6 to 8 times without Luka Doncic. And that does
Yeah,
not have to be
rebound, I
involved
agree.
with Luka.
Yeah, offensive rebounds. Offensive rebounds.
And that could be the case. I'm not even saying just that. But my thing is, I think DeAndre Ayton is going to have a career year. And I think 18 and 11 is not crazy for DeAndre Ayton.
That is crazy.
I do not think that's crazy. And my thing is, it might not even be 18 points. I think he has a career year on the glass this year. I think DeAndre Ayton averages 11, 12 rebounds this year. I think that happens easy.
So.
Rob, my mute button, betrayed me earlier, so I just don't know if I don't know. But I mean, DeAndre Ayton's a hell of a rebounder already. So Ron, like what Ron's saying, that's not far fetched at all. Like he's definitely gonna rebound.
Yeah, the points is the problem though. I don't see that coming.
All them bullshit ass shots Luka gonna be shooting. All them bullshit ass shots Oscar Reeves gonna be shooting. All them bricks that Gabe Vincent finna be throwing up. You saying
there's no reason DeAndre Ayton shouldn't average 16 and 9 this year. Right.
I got him 17 to 20.
17 to 20.
All right, fellas, we're gonna go ahead and transition into our segment of the day. This is actually
I can't real quick, my bad. 17 and what?
I said not 17 and 20. No, I didn't say that, Ox. No, I said between 17 and 20. No, not 17 and 20. No.
Okay, all right. We're gonna revisit this DeAndre Ayton, and then guess what? In about 3-4 months,
if I'm wrong, I'll eat it. No doubt about it. You know what?
No, you're not gonna eat it. You're gonna come up with something else to why.
No, I won't. No, I won't. I was wrong about him. If I was wrong about him, I'll say I was wrong about him.
Okay, sure thing.
All right, fellas, we're gonna go ahead and get into our segment of the day. Today's segment is brought to you by the panel, but today's segment is something called, it's brought to you by the panel, technically, Mars.
Man, go ahead and introduce the segment. Introduce the segment, man. Go down.
Mars, I'm saying that for a reason, because until somebody wants the segment to be brought by them, it's brought to you by the panel. So if you do want to buy this segment, you have an opportunity to do that. But as of right now, it's brought to you by Big Ox, Mars, Chill, Jordan, and your favorite host on YouTube. And once again, this segment will be called Super Hot Takes. So let me tell you exactly what this segment is. It's going to be a take or a couple takes that you guys believe is going to happen tonight, this season, or that is happening currently in the moment. And here's the thing. We're not just jumping off a crazy cliff. Now, it can be a crazy take, but it got to be a take that's not ridiculous. So it's crazy, but it's not ridiculous to say. It's not ridiculous at all. Right, Chill?
Correct.
Crazy, but not ridiculous. So, Jordan, I'm going to kick you to rock, and you are going to kick off this segment for us. What is a crazy take, but it's not ridiculous, though? It's in the realm of possibility. It's within reason.
The Washington Wizards are going to make the playoffs.
Ron, I don't think Jordan understood the criteria.
He understood the question. Yes, he did, Ox. He understood the question. He heard the
criteria.
We're going to make the play-in. I'm going to start with the play-in first. We hopping on the play-in first. But I think they're going to be all right. I think Big Sar stepping his way up. You talking about you're going to see a defensive Big Sar this year. That's what we're going to see. We're going to see some defensive guys. I like Bilal Coulibaly. I like the little young fellas over there. I like the little young fellas over there. I wish Marcus Smart stayed over there, because then I would have a like a little real legitimate case. But CJ and Chris Middleton, with leading the vets, I think that's a good opportunity for them guys. They get to shoot all the shots, and then have the young guys go defend and rebound, and that's gonna be good. And I think they're gonna be all right. I think they make the play-in.
They make the playoffs. Chris Middleton, the MVP.
So you toning it down. You saying play-in now?
Oh, play-in. Yeah. Playing.
I don't hate them. I don't hate them fighting for that 10 seed. Honestly, I don't hate them fighting for that 10 seed. The fact that they got CJ and Chris, if they're like, unless they're like planning on moving them, which I don't know what their plans are, I don't see them like being as bad as y'all think they're gonna be. I don't hate that. I don't hate them.
Remember, I said the same thing about Detroit, and people said the same shit. So
is that really a hot take though, saying Washington is gonna make the play-in?
Say it
This is the
again,
same
Matty Ice.
Washington team.
Like is that a hot take? Like when you really look at the entire Eastern Conference?
Nah,
Yes.
Is it a cold take?
Yes, it is a hot take.
What is it? Is it hot or cold or which one?
And Maddie's one of them dudes who also
I
is
told
better
y'all
in the
about
past.
Detroit.
I don't know if
Y'all
you know this,
said the same
Maddie,
thing.
but
I
the
said that
Washington
about
Wizards,
Detroit. Y'all said
they
the
won
same thing.
18 games last year. It's going to take 40 games to get into the play-in. That's double.
Is that just impossible?
That's double. So they got to win double.
The
games
whole
if they
Wizards
win.
organization has basically said they're tanking this year. Why do you guys think they're trying to win?
What did they say? What did they say to make you come to?
Brian Keefe said this year is about development and building with our young guys. It's not trying to win games. That's the corporate way of saying. That's the corporate way of saying we aren't gonna win games, and we know that. We know how NBA talk is. What Brian Keefe is explicitly telling people is, don't come to the games if you think we're about to win games. We are here to develop young guys and develop good habits. That's what he said. The Wizards know they ain't trying to win. So I don't know why you guys are trying to impart winning on them. That's not even success for them. I promise you, I assure you, the Wizards would rather be the 15 seed in the East than be the 10 seed and losing the play-in. I promise you, they would rather be the 15 seed.
I mean, that don't matter.
They're trying to win.
It don't matter.
The Wizards are not trying to win. I promise you that.
All right, so the first take we got is that the Wizards will make the play-in. Yo, Matty Ice, you understand what we're doing right now?
Yeah. I get it.
All right, I'm gonna kick you to rock next.
That take was hotter than the devil draws, Matty Ice.
Oh, well, Matty thinks it was an icy take. So, Matty,
can you
give us a hot take?
Yeah.
Can you give us one?
Derek White's going to be an All-NBA player this year.
Oh, goddamn. That shit worse than mine.
Derek White's going to be second-team All-NBA.
What?
Ron, I don't think they're understanding the criteria.
Hey, now, Matty Ice.
I'm not saying that he's going to do
I don't think that's ridiculous to say.
That's what's going to happen.
He's just saying. All right, okay, I'll go a hot take. All right, bet. This what we do. Okay.
Hey, for real, you know what's funny? You know what's funny? I actually was going to use Derek White in my super hot take today. I wasn't going to take it that far. He took it a little farther than I was going to take it. But
he's not taking it too far.
Maddie, second team All-NBA.
Look at it.
You could have said All-Star. You could have said All-Star.
That's
you could have said All-Star level player.
Where does Boston finish? Where does Boston finish this season in your estimation, Matty Ice?
It'd be like top 6, top 5.
So you think they're a top 5 seed in the East, possibly? I want you to take your. Now, this is what I want you to do because you're a Boston guy. You're a Boston guy, and I want you to take your fan hat off for a second. Yeah, he's a Boston guy. It has everything to do with it.
You're not about to convince me it doesn't. Now that I found out.
And here's why it has everything to do with it. Because Maddie, if this was like the Washington Wizards, and the Washington Wizards lost 4 of their 5 starters, and they bring back these whole bunch of guys, there's no way that you're telling me that a guy on the Washington Wizards is making an all-pro team, second team, if it wasn't the Boston Celtics. So I want you to take off your fan hat for a second and give me legit logic.
Especially when the guy's Derek White and not Jaylen Brown.
Give me legit logic. That's why I'm trying to figure out Jaylen Brown.
That's a good hot take too.
What does Jaylen Brown do better than Derek White?
Nothing, man. Nothing, man. Everything, man. Nothing better. He don't do nothing better, man.
Derek White is better than Jaylen Brown. Now that's what we're doing.
Hey, Matty,
what does Jaylen Brown do better outside of the basket and
Derek White and Dennis Schroeder? That's the only comparison we can do it.
And he cooking. I'm not gonna lie. I agree with him. The advanced stats say Derek White better too. So
I'm not even a stats guy.
Is he a better catch and shoot guy than Derek White?
What I see.
He is. He a better catch and shoot guy. I mean, no, Derek White's a better catch and shoot guy. He better in the pick and roll. He a better passer. He a better defender. What else is there to do on a ball?
Is he a better defender than Jaylen Brown?
Yeah, of course he is. Because Jaylen Brown is great. Yeah, exactly. Look at his face. Exactly. Obviously. What else is there to do on a basketball?
So take Jaylen Brown off the crew. Take Jaylen Brown off the crew and keep Derek White on.
They'll be a better team. They'll be a better team.
That's what I was asking. You think that they could have done what they did with Jason Tatum and Derek White?
Yes. In fact, they wouldn't even have lost the game.
Take Jaylen Brown out of the equation. Actually, you know what? What I want to do, I want to rewind. No, we don't want to take Jaylen Brown out of the equation. I want to keep Jaylen Brown in the equation, but I want to put him in Derek White's role, and I want to put Derek White in Jaylen Brown's role. You think they could have been
having to guard Luka?
Jason Tatum?
I mean, that would just be a poor coaching decision. We would lose. Like
Derek White would have been the Finals MVP.
So Derek White would have to
Damn,
go.
I ain't know we was gonna overrate Derek White this year.
I mean, yo, but to be fair though,
Ron,
it was
that
a lot
shit
of times.
ain't fair.
No, this is all I want to say. I'm not going as far as saying he's. I'm not debating who's better. All I want to know, all I want to say is chill. I'm not even going there. I just want to say, let's not act like Derek White ain't make his impact felt for the last 2 seasons.
He's not an all-pro level player, Ron, like Jaylen Brown.
Okay, chill for sure. But don't act like it wasn't times where Mia Ox wasn't coming up here saying that Derek White was saving Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown's ass on multiple occasions.
Remember that game winner he hit against the Heat? Remember that game winner he hit against the Heat?
I ain't never said that shit.
I ain't never seen Jaylen Brown do that.
All right, so we can rewrite history and you wasn't saying that. Cool. I'll continue to say it. Derek White was saving their asses.
That's
Hey, Ron,
plenty of times.
You know me.
Plenty of times.
Hey, Ron, you already know. I'm a ride with you. But I ain't never say that shit. Hell nah.
I heard you say it.
No, sir.
Wrong.
I ain't never said
Derek White was saving their asses. Time after time.
All right, so Matty Ice, so since we got Jaylen Brown, Derek White better than Jaylen Brown, so I guess it's my question in theory that, like, is it over that Dennis Schroeder is not better than Derek White or what?
Well, you know what, Jordan, some things have happened.
Oh, you know, yeah, no, you think Dennis Schroeder's a Hall of Famer? Yeah, I saw that. Yeah,
He definitely a Hall of Famer. I thought I was right. Are you switching?
No. My thing was even before Derek White, even before Dennis Schroeder put the jersey on, before he came over here with us, I was understanding the take with that. I don't think Dennis Schroeder is necessarily better than Derek White, but I see what you're saying. I for a championship team, for what Derek White was doing, I'm taking Derek White.
Right, as a role player.
The value he brings, but I get what you're saying. I think
how come the Celtics got better when they traded Dennis Schroeder?
What they call it?
Yeah, that's what I said. As a role player.
But portable. I think I think Dennis Schroeder can, play that lead guard. You know what I'm saying? I think
he's gonna do some great things for y'all though. Watch what I tell you.
I believe so. I believe he'll help us out quite a bit.
Yo, Mars.
He doesn't have Dieng, but
you are up, my friend. Super hot take. What you got for us? Chat. Y'all go ahead and send in some super hot takes too. Right quick, Mars. Before you go, I do want to read somebody in the chats. Somebody said that's just too crazy. I'm gonna put it on the screen, but I'm not reading that. That's just too crazy. I'm gonna read this one though. And
That's
Mars,
more reasonable than making All NBA second team.
Hell no.
Well, for Derek White,
yes, that's way more.
So Wemby scoring 80 is more reasonable than
I bet on Wemby scoring 80.
You don't think guys can get hurt? You don't think the Celtics can surprise you? Like, you think
do I think 40 players are going to get hurt? No, I don't think 40 people are going to get hurt. No, I don't think that.
Okay, you're crazy.
I'm gonna read this one from the chat. I'm gonna read this one from the chat from Retro. Retro said, "Joel MVP season."
That's a hot take, but hey,
that's a hot take. That's a hot take because he's literally
if he has MVP
maxed out.
He could also win Most Improved Player.
What?
Wait, what you say, Maddie?
He could also win Most Improved Player because the way that people are talking about Embiid now, if he's able to go from this bum level to
no, you can't do that.
Nah,
he's already been great.
I'm not saying that y'all say. I'm saying that's what I'm hearing.
Yeah, but he already
no one would vote for him for that.
Nobody's voting for Joel Embiid for Most Improved.
He averaged 33.
I don't know how the hell John Morant.
How the hell he winning Most Improved?
I don't know how John Morant ain't win it.
Didn't win it?
He did win it. He did win it.
Oh, in 22, right? Was that even?
That's the one he won it and gave it to.
We've seen superstar caliber players one time, like John Morant.
He did.
Hey, John Morant going to win MVP. Hey, I'm letting y'all know this season. I know I said some things last year around All-Star Weekend about Trae Young. Y'all don't know how high I really am on John Morant. I'm telling you. You going to see I just been quiet because I want to see game one. I want to make sure he's there and healthy. I'm telling y'all, Trae Young is right here. I'm really like this with y'all. I'm just being real with you. Really like that with y'all.
I ain't mad at that.
I'm telling you. Y'all is like that. And I've been high on John Morant since he was in college.
Show me the placement again.
It's like
Trae, Ja.
Hold on, your screen mirrored. Flip your hands. Your screen mirrored.
No, it ain't mirroring.
It's
Trae,
like
Ja.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't hate that.
Telling you, bro. Ja like that.
Nice. Yeah, Ja, good little play.
Nice,
He's
he's
decent.
one of the most underrated players in the league.
We're going to see what he look
Ain't
like
that he
without
underrated?
Desmond.
Just, you don't see him enough because of dumb shit, and injuries.
I mean, yeah, that's why he's
like
underrated.
Yeah. And
Mars.
they're going to somehow get Zion over there with him. Watch.
I would like to see that. But Mars, what you got for your super hot take for us?
Amen Thompson gonna lead the league in threes made.
Oh, man. Mars on bullshit. Come on, Mars.
We just saying things. Why not? He went 4 for 6 in the preseason. He went 4 for 6 in the preseason.
I'm actually taking this serious. I am. I'm actually taking this serious.
Well, the first two I heard.
Give us another one, just because.
The Suns are gonna be a top 3 seed, and Jalen Green gonna average 35.
Oh, okay. I see what's happening.
Yeah, so yeah, we just saying
No, we're not just saying things. I'm actually taking this serious.
Troll alert.
Well, unfortunately, I followed the 2 people who weren't taking it serious. So
Yeah.
All right. Well, would the following
I
2
don't see
people
how
like to
that's
take this
true.
serious? Chill and Ox.
Yes, Chill. Could you please balance this out, Chill? I'm gonna let you
Yes.
go.
So I think that Amen Thompson is going to expand his game. You're going to see a lot better jump shooter this season. And I got Amen Thompson winning. No, you got him leading the league in threes. I ain't going that far.
I'm not better
Relax.
jump shooter.
I ain't
What?
doing that. No, I'm not
I
doing
said.
that. I think he's going to be a better jump shooter. I think he's going to show everybody that he's expanding his game. And I think Amen Thompson is winning Defensive Player of the Year this year.
Mars, being a better jump shooter and then having him shooting better than Steph Curry is
Okay,
nuts.
if someone would have said Anthony Edwards would have led the league in threes last year, you guys would have called him crazy. And look what happened. He led the league in threes.
No, not that crazy.
Okay.
because-
Nah,
Okay.
people would have called me crazy. If we did this hot take segment last year and I said Anthony Edwards was going to lead the league in threes, you guys would have said I was trolling.
No, because nobody said Ant couldn't shoot.
Nobody said that.
No one should say a man can't shoot. You ain't seen him go 4 for 6?
In the preseason.
Okay, then.
Amen
Okay,
but
then.
I'm talking about
Amen
last
Is
year.
the 3-point line closer in preseason?
No, I'm
Amen
saying but last
Thompson
year
has
he
not
couldn't
been
shoot.
known. Amen Thompson has not been known as a jump shooter. That's a fact. And the fact that
people should get to know. That's it. Should get to.
and that's what I think is going to happen this year. I think people are going to get to know him as a jump shooter, a better jump shooter, a more respected jump shooter. And I think he's going to win Defensive Player of the Year. I think his point of attack defense is going to get so much better. I think he's going to cause a lot more havoc. I think he's going to get more open floor rips. I think he's not only more open floor rips. I think we're going to see spaces where he slows down guys where we don't think that those guys are going to get slowed down. Drinchy, I remember when Memphis came to Houston last year and he shut the door on Ja. I remember that game. Vividly remember when he came to Houston and shut the door on Ja. I think I'm going to see more of that this season against guys like that. And that's why I think that Amen Thompson is going to be the Defensive Player of the Year.
Y'all remember when Ja Morant had the Memphis Grizzlies like the number 2 seed in the West?
Yeah, and he won Mr. Improved Player.
Hey, he on his way back this year. That's all I'm saying. But anyways,
Well,
I don't know.
should've picked them over the
The,
Wizards.
the whole Defensive Player of the Year for man, it's kind of tough when it come down to these guards because the conversation got to be right all year. Like, hopefully, nothing overshadows a men's defense on the Rockets because then you won't even get that look for him. Like, you know what I mean? Like, hopefully, the conversation is kind of what it was last year for the Rockets, as far as the men's defense, and not something else, not overshadowed by what KD doing or what the team is doing, because we know narratives play into these awards. So hopefully, the men can get that same narrative.
Yeah, but damn the awards though. Damn the awards. What's gonna overshadow it is what y'all are thinking, what y'all want Amen to come do, and what they're gonna try to make Amen come do. Filling in for Fred VanVleet, being a better jump shooter. Those are wasted possessions.
Okay.
Wasted.
I mean, if he's better at it, I don't know.
Why are they wasted possessions, Ox?
If he's better at it, I don't
hang
know.
on, Mars. Hang on, Drinchy.
He
Why
can't
are
do
those
that
things?
shit. He can't
Why
do
are those
that
things
shit.
wasted?
That's why.
Okay,
What can he do, Ox?
I guess
What do
we
you
agree.
mean?
then.
When he make 5 threes tonight.
He can't shoot pull-up threes. He can't do what y'all want him to do. He needs to get the ball and run in transition. He needs to bring the ball up the court,
And
give
stop
it
at
to
the
Kevin
3-point line
and
and
get
pull
the hell
up.
out the way. Get your
So when
ass
we get-
out the
so-
way. Get in
so
the
when we-
dunker spot. Get offensive rebounds. Run the floor. Score in transition. You're great at that. You are one of the best at that. You're amazing at that. Don't change your game because everybody wants to build this perfect basketball player. There's no such thing. I mean, you're not good at some things and you're great at some things. Keep doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? You get the ball, you get long rebounds. You're so fast. You're so athletic. Get the ball, push the break, get in the air, dunk shit. Get offensive rebounds, dunk shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't start trying to shoot a bunch of threes. We don't need that for you. I mean, that's not your game, and that's okay. And that's fine. Chill.
But
Even
he
though he has
developed
improved
his
in it.
game though.
Even though Ron, he actually has improved in that. But no, that's not you.
God.
Doesn't mean he's not gonna still dunk
That's fine.
shit and
You
get
can-
rebounds.
You can improve on that. Chill. What I'm saying is he didn't know until a couple weeks ago that he was going to be thrust into this position to where Freddie's out and now I'm the starting point guard.
Yes,
So yeah, he might be doing drills and stuff, but he didn't think that this was going to be his game now, like to where he is going to have to be the starting point guard. You can't just all of a sudden in 3-4 weeks just be like, you know what, well, I'm the starting point guard now and I got to do this. That's fine, but don't change your game. Don't just change your game. You can't improve your mental capacity to be a starting point guard in a couple weeks just because this point guard got hurt. That's irrational. That's just not how it works, and that's going to lead to wasted possessions.
Ox, you're suggesting that I now have to play like he played. Now I have to play like Fred VanVleet played. I have to now play like the point guards in the NBA play. No, I don't have to play like that. I can still
stop talking about jump shooting, please.
Okay, once again, I can still do what I do and expand my game, which is what Amin Thompson showed he can do in the preseason, where now I can knock down an open shot. I can be respected as an open jump. I can be respected as a guy who knocks down open shots. Is he going to be Gilbert Arenas? Is he going to be Steve Francis or something like that? No, I'm not saying that, but I can tell you what I can do. I can get downhill. I know what I can do. If you swing that bitch over to me, I can knock down an open shot. I can do that when we get in the half court. If I got to play pick and roll, which I was working on that in the offseason, because again, Fred VanVleet is not going to play the entire game. So there's going to be times when I bring the basketball up. So I'm going to have to do these sort of things. So with me having to do this, it should be something that I should be working on. So if I'm not ridiculous to think that Amin Thompson, who now has the ball in his hands, and I'm going to have to do this stuff, there's no reason for me to think that I was working on it all season. Why wouldn't it translate into the pro game? Why wouldn't it?
Yo, Big Ox, I need you to give your super hot take.
All right, I'm going to, Ron. I just want to say one thing. If you have a little one of them little terriers, one of them little Boston Terriers that y'all be having over there, Matty Ice, and you leave it outside and it kills a mouse, that don't mean you take this little Boston Terrier with you to the woods to hunt bears. Okay, like you can be cool at one thing, but do what you do. Okay, do what you do. You know what I'm saying? Do what you do and keep doing that. You don't find somebody who's good at one thing and then just be like, all right, well, you can do that. Do that shit. No, don't be out there trying to shoot the ball. I mean, just do your thing.
I do not want to play for Ox. I don't.
I
don't want to play for Ox.
It's a pleasure to play for me.
No, it's not, because you know what you're going to do, Ox? If I get better at something, nope, we ain't doing that. Keep doing what you do. Whatever you know how to do, keep doing that right there. The fact that I'm a better jump shooter, no, we ain't doing that. Nope. Keep doing what you're doing.
Crazy obsession.
Instead of adding that to my game, which I did, by the way.
Perfect basketball players.
It's not about building perfect basketball players. It's about building excellent, better basketball players. What you want to do is you want to put me in this box where this is what I do. Stick to doing this. Be great at that. Instead of, you know what? I can do this too. That doesn't mean that I always have to do this. That doesn't mean that this is primarily what I do. What it means is, you know what? I can do this too. In addition to all the other stuff you want me to do. I can do that too.
But at the same time, I mean, if you are playing for Ox and Ox has this mindset, if a man's out there breaking that shit, then obviously stop shooting it. But if he making 100%. It, Ox not gonna stump his feet and say, God damn, why the hell you?
He doesn't even want to find out though, Drenchy. He doesn't even want to find out if I can do it.
Most coaches don't want to find out until you make it.
Like if it's 2019, you're the head coach of the Milwaukee Bucks. Brook Lopez has never been a three-point shooter his entire life. Are you telling him not to shoot threes, even though he's
listen, the thing about that, Matty, we got practice and everything. And if Brook out there smacking shit, I might throw some pick and pops in there. Like I might
be smacking shit in Rockets.
I have no problem.
Well, Brook started shooting threes in 2017.
I have no problem adjusting. I have no problem. I have zero problem adjusting. But what I'm not going to do is try to make you a perfect basketball player. I'm going to know what your strengths are, and I'm going to help you by playing to those strengths. I'm gonna make that happen. Like I know what a men is good at. So I'm not gonna have a bunch of sets where men standing around the 3-point line waiting for the ball to swing to him.
No,
so
we're not doing that.
That's not what I'm doing. But
Nope.
But Ron does want us to move forward with the segment, so I'm gonna get off of that and I'm gonna just go ahead and give you my take. My take is that Kyrie Irving is gonna come back healthy. D'Angelo Russell is actually gonna hold it down, and keep him afloat. Kyrie Irving is gonna come back, and the Dallas Mavericks are gonna win the NBA championship.
That's crazy, but it's not ridiculous.
That's the second least crazy take we've had.
It's not ridiculous.
My other take, though, Ron, is that Zach LaVine's going to have a breakout year. He's gonna have a career year this year. Which
now that he got a real point guard next to him,
now that he's playing.
I guess the trend will continue.
But what's a breakout year for Zach LaVine?
Other than that, though, I think if Kyrie can come back in a reasonable amount of time, that means before Valentine's Day. If Kyrie comes back before Valentine's Day, I think the Dallas Mavericks have.
So he got to be back before the day so he can break somebody's heart.
I don't know.
So what is
what's a breakout year, Ox? What's a breakout year for Zach LaVine? What's breakout?
Yeah, that's what I mean, last year what did he shoot last year? 40, 44, 45 from the three last year?
Yeah.
Almost 45 from the three. Yeah.
One of the best shooters in the NBA. Doesn't get enough respect.
I think Zach could do that. I think
better than Derek White, just doing that.
I think Zach has to be our main offensive hub. I think if we can get away from spamming DeMar DeRozan at the nail, you know what I'm saying, and just and just get that flow of the offense back, a little more movement, DeMontis dribble handoff, kicking it out. I think Zach LaVine could go ahead and average a good 29.
Well, with Russ, they're gonna play a lot faster.
Hey, let Zach LaVine average 29. I'll be back pushing the propaganda.
I'll go a step further for you, too. I'll go a step further for you. I think Zach LaVine could be in conversation for the best shooting guard in the NBA this year. Yes.
Hey, but then again, Ox, you gotta think about this too. Russell Westbrook over there, they're gonna play a lot faster.
Say it, Mars.
They're gonna be able to get out in transition. And
I've been on the Zach LaVine train. I already agree. I think he is the best shooting guard in the league.
If he's the best shooting guard in the league.
Keep going, Drenchy. Russell
Nobody
Westbrook.
talking about this. Why nobody talk about the reuniting of Sabonis and Russell Westbrook? Nobody talk about that.
Oh, from 2017?
Yeah, nobody talk about that.
So, hey, Russ MVP. Yeah, maybe Sabonis' presence is what makes Russ an MVP.
I can see if I'm breaking down the Kings. This is before me watching game one of them. I can see Zach LaVine getting more points in transition this year. I can see Sabonis doing more rim running. I can see the Kings just playing a whole lot faster. Even when Dennis Schroeder get in the game, they're gonna play a whole lot faster with him too. And I also can see DeMar DeRozan closing the games out for him. And if that happens, that's solid. They got a solid recipe. It is gonna be interesting to see how the minutes go with Sabonis and Russell Westbrook on the court. That's going to be kind of interesting. I don't know if they use Russ more off the ball in a half-court set and let Sabonis kind of, go with his dribble handoffs and actions like that. But it is going to be curious to see how they do that. And the Kings going to be all right if they play it the right way, obviously.
Yeah, that's my only.
I want to make sure I'm following you, big fella.
Go ahead.
I want to make sure I'm following you, big fella. Are we looking at a breakout shooting year from Zach LaVine, or are we looking at a breakout season? Because last season he already 45 at the long ball line. That's probably as good as it gets.
Yeah.
And by the way, when I said Zach LaVine was a shooter, I remember somebody said I was yapping.
Yeah, I don't expect him to shoot 50% from the three or nothing like that.
Okay, so that's probably as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm just talking about all around. I think this is the year where I think as far as scoring the basketball goes, we need to defer to Zach this year. You know what I'm saying? Like I think Zach needs to be our number one option. We're looking for him to score. The thing about it is I understand, it's the Sacramento Kings and we're the laughing stock of the world to you guys that, have watched 5 Kings games since 2002. But we actually got a lot of talent over there. We got a lot of talent on this roster. So if we can run the right stuff and just play the right way, I think we'll be a competitive basketball team. I don't think we're winning a championship. I'm not going to play around like that.
How many more years you think you got Zach at this level? He's 29 right now. How many more?
At this level,
3 years.
Chill out, 29. I know Penn to tell y'all otherwise, and I know a lot of y'all think 29 is the end of the road. But shit,
I don't think so.
You can still be getting better at 29, and that's not physical. That's learning basketball still. At 29, you can still be adding things to your repertoire. So I look at Zach LaVine like you right now, you can be stepping into your peak days right now, 29, 30, 31, 30.
Miami Heat, they got Jimmy Butler. He was 29 when they got Miami. When Miami got
a good like 15 years left.
Oh, that's crazy.
I was thinking like 4, but 15 is cool.
Yeah,
I'm Me and Mars are gonna fight. I'm gonna fight Mars in a minute because I'm trying to be focused right here. I'm trying to focus on what Ox is saying, and Mars is screwing me.
We in the hot take segment.
Mars, it's not too late to team up. And if Chill try to box you, we'll
I'm
just
here
jump
following the rules of the segment, and I'm the bad guy.
But all right, y'all, we're gonna go ahead and move forward to the next segment, which is, as you guys know, Crunch Time Chats. You guys have sent through super chats, so let's see what you guys got to say. I appreciate everybody that's in here, whether you're on Twitter, whether you're on Facebook, whether you're on YouTube. Make sure that you like us on all platforms. Make sure that you follow us on all platforms, and make sure you become a member, and then specifically a Hall of Fame member. Speaking of which, let me shout out our Hall of Famers. That includes Brett Bovia, R. Wade, Football Breakdown, my man Skeet Nielsen, Small Boxes, Kingster, Rob Deere, Vale, Bulletproof, Cheese, Joe Breezy, Worldwide Mace Television, and Multi Kenny. If you're not a Hall of Famer yet, join the GOAT tier. It comes with perks like being able to pull up every Friday. It comes with perks like being able to come on stage during the playbacks and watch the games with us, like they're going to do tonight when we watch OKC versus Houston, and like being able to join a specific group chat with all of us, the panelists and the Hall of Famers. Join up right now, and we'll see you in the group chat.
Hey,
all right, y'all.
Worldwide Mace gonna pull up. I haven't seen. I don't know who Worldwide Mace is.
Let's shout out my man Mace. Mace got a podcast too. Mace should pull up because he's comfortable with the mic because he got a podcast. But
I ain't never seen Worldwide Mace. I don't know who that is. I
don't know what my man.
Shout out Y'all
Mace
Money though.
Got going on. But shout out to him.
Shout out Y'all
All
Money.
Right. Bob Wick said, "Today is the day, my bros."
Yes, it is. Opening night.
I slept with my jersey on. It's the wrong one, but I slept with it on.
I see you with that Fenerbahce jersey. Who is that? That's Nigel?
Hell no, I would never do that. That's Money Mott. That's Money Mott with the autograph right there. What are we doing? Come on, man. Come on, man. Would never do that. Oh, will you see this autograph right here? Come on, man. I would never do that.
Fenerbahce legend.
Yeah, come on, man. My boy just had a 19-piece last night. What were we doing?
What they play?
Some team in the Israeli league.
Okay.
What's it called? I think they played Rysan.
Okay.
Yeah,
you know them. Hey, pronouncing them names, boy.
I think it's Rysan. I don't know how you say it. Might be Ryshan or Rysan. One of them. I don't know.
Okay. The ruler's back. Said Mars. ... Your Bruno plus Salah hate tweet was great. He said full glaze, but it's unbelievable how you are equally smart in soccer and basketball.
Allegedly.
Bruno Mars.
Full glaze.
Bruno and Salah. Who was that, Mars?
They play football for 2 teams, and apparently I hated on them.
What the fuck?
Man, he liked it.
Do you see that super chat that just came in?
Nick Stauskas.
You want to read it?
Who would ask a question like this?
A serial
I think that's what the panel is about, talking about Nick Stauskas.
I agree. Well, Caleb Daniels 8 sent through a $30 super chat and said, "What's your thoughts on Nick Stauskas' career?"
Don't he play in the EuroLeague now?
Nah, I'm pretty sure.
I don't know. I don't keep up with Nick Stauskas anymore.
I know he was in the EuroLeague before, I think.
Yeah, I seen him get cooked on Twitter.
He made history. He was treated like 4 times in one day in the trade.
I mean, he was one of them ones at Michigan shooting the hell out of the ball.
He was what?
One of them ones.
He was traded 4 times in one day.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I had no idea about that. But it makes sense. He was a number 8 overall pick. I mean, you look at where the league was going. He was shooting like 50% from 3.
That was a ridiculous pick, Ox.
Hey, man. It made sense to me. And then he comes to the league.
What were you thinking when they picked him?
He ain't shoot the ball that well.
Like, were you optimistic?
Yeah, Ox, was you optimistic? Ox, let's go back in time.
We talking about a 6'5", 6'6" shooter? Come on, man. That's
sniper.
Legit
and he was athletic too.
Ball.
He was athletic as well. Let's not forget that.
Like, he was just Duncan Robinson before Duncan Robinson, but unfortunately, he just in a bad situation. And then he obviously goes to the process for sure. And then he goes to the process Sixers. So obviously, they win in 10 games. So the development just wasn't there for him. But
How many games they win in Mars?
10 games. They were 10-72,
Garbage.
I think. So
Trash.
like you put all of that together, that would make sense why Nick Stauskas' career didn't really pan out the way you would expect for a number 8 pick. But the talent is undeniable. Like he won one of the better shoes I've seen. So
Nah, no cap. He was trash, but hey, we can go ahead and move on. That dude was straight garbage.
Better shooter than a man. That's all I care about.
Sure.
All
He's
right.
shooting his ass off today.
Listen.
All right, the next super chat we got is from Zigsaw Puzzle. Zigsaw said, J-Rod swung at the ball, or J-Rod swung at all but 2 balls. With Raleigh coming on next, they were right. They were right there, Ron. Go Jays.
That's what happens when you want to be the hero. Why would you swing at that?
Hey, Ron, you
What
sure
are
switch
you
your jersey up
swinging at?
and your hat up. Damn, Ron, I thought I had your back when you had to fit it on. But now you
Nah,
got
but let's.
the button down.
Julio, what are you
You gotta
swinging?
tighten it up a little bit more, Ron. Tighten it up just a little bit more, Ron.
I really thought y'all was winning that series, Ron. I did.
Chill. That's
I
that.
really-
That's that hero. My man.
But the Seahawks won last night, Ron.
A hero ain't nothing but a sandwich. You know what I'm saying? A hero ain't nothing but a sandwich. Why you want to be the hero so bad? What are you swinging at?
Hey, but Ron, it's okay. The Seahawks won. Who jersey is
They
that
did.
too, by the way?
It's the Seahawks legend. Chillin' though, Sean Springs.
That's Sean Alexander.
I was about to say
Nah,
Sean
it's-
Alexander.
It's a better Sean than Alexander. Shout out Sean Springs.
Couple, man.
All right, fellas.
Did you drink the whole fifth?
And quick side note, Ron, the 49 is still in first place in the division. Just want to put that out there.
Okay, and we have the same
Yeah.
record.
No, actually, you don't. We undefeated in the division. You are not. So you don't have the same record. No, we don't.
You 5-2, we 5-2. You
Yeah,
know what,
we
Chill?
are 3-0 in the division. You are not. So
It's basketball season, y'all. I don't want to hear nothing else
Put
about
that
no
out
damn baseball or football.
I
It's
still put
basketball
that out
season.
Hoop season, baby.
I mean, it's
yes,
still
it is.
football season too, though. But
Who cares about
shout
football?
out to the press
season?
box.
We-
Go right into the segue,
we-
Ron. Go right into the
season.
segue. Shout out to the press box.
Yeah,
we
shout
don't
out to the
give a
press
shit about
box.
football season, man.
If you do want to talk about football, or if you want to hear football being talked about, or you see 3 fat heads on the screen, these are the guys that you want to hear talk about football. And this show is on Wednesdays at 8:30 p.m. Eastern time, or on Sundays at 11 a.m. Eastern time. And we had a fire guest on this past Sunday. If you missed Juju, you can go back and watch that episode. But we got an even better guest coming on this Wednesday. He goes by the name of Josh Moore. He's pretty big on TikTok. He used to play at UCLA, and I promise you it's going to be a hell of a show tomorrow. So be sure to pull up. All right, y'all. The next super
Josh
chat. I
Moore,
got
the
is from-
influencer. Josh Moore, the influencer.
Yeah.
Let's
Oh, okay, that makes sense now.
Ox, I mean, Ron, you better get with this dude energy, man. It's basketball season, Ron. Get with this dude. Get
I
on
was
his
there.
page.
I wanted to talk about irrelevant games and sports.
Get with this dude. Get on his page. It's basketball season. Yes, sir.
Mars, I know you happy.
Oh, am I? Oh.
He been watching soccer
Man.
lately, so
I don't even know. I wasn't even listening to you guys. So, but
course
yeah, I'm
you
happy.
weren't listening to us.
Yeah.
Mars been watching soccer lately.
Yeah.
He
I'm
in a
happy.
different time zone.
I agree. I'm happy.
Quan 103 sent through a members chat. Is that Ox's profile picture?
Nah, that ain't me.
Oh, my bad.
That's
it
wrong.
looked like that Sack High My bad.
No,
Quan
a little bit.
Quan 103 says, salute, PC. I seen a fun fact. Houston have more combined career starts, 1,239 for OKC and KD, Kevin Durant and Steven Adams than OKC's current starting lineup with 1,092.
Damn,
So
come on.
Kevin Durant and Steven Adams has more career starts than OKC's whole lineup in OKC.
And that's why I forgot about the Steven Adams return to Oklahoma City. We beating their ass.
We've already gotten past it.
Chet is food tonight, Ox. Chet is food tonight.
Chet is always food.
SpaghettiOs. Food.
I just want to be clear. If that's what Chill said, I don't know, but I didn't say he was always fooled. I said he was fooled that particular week.
That's it. That was it, Ox. I did not go past that. I just talked about the Minnesota series. I thought he was going to be fooled at the rim. That was it.
He was fooled at the rim.
Yeah, he was.
He was fooled at the rim for 2 games.
As far as I was going.
Jordan, I want to let you know that them dudes are going to be in there demoralized.
Steven Adams is
they're
about
not going to be motivated. They're going to be demoralized.
Listen. Oklahoma City is not getting any of those second chance points that they normally get, and they steal the show and do all them slapping the ball out these head. Bro, these guys are 6'7", 6'10", 6'11", 7 foot. We cleaning up all that shit. Like,
that's lineup, yo.
We get every rebound that you can think of, and we punching them on the glass. We demoralizing them on the glass. I'm talking about punching them, writing them out. I'm telling y'all, we're gonna hit them, writing them out.
Lou Dort, the biggest one on the floor.
Spot. Huh?
Lou Dort, the biggest body on the floor. He about to show y'all why.
Man, Lou Dort ain't on shit. That shit was a fluke. He had one good year. They're gonna try to trade his ass this year. Watch. Lou Dort gonna be an ass this year. Telling you, when the referees start calling these fouls, it's no way you got the best defense in history and you got all these little bitty ass guards running around fouling shit out of everybody. They led
the league in fouls last year, but I mean, I guess yeah. Well,
they should have led the NBA history in fouls.
Hartenstein ain't no punk neither. He gonna be there banging with them too. Like y'all act like iHeart is gonna be like, oh, it's Steven Adams.
iHeart used to play for the Rockets. I used to play for the Rockets.
We scared of Sengun now. Sengun is some big enforcer now.
Sengun busting iHeart ass.
I mean, they do got Steven Adams.
So y'all telling me that Sengun
and Clint Capella coming off the bench. We is kicking these guys' ass.
Sengun is putting fear in the hearts now. Is that what y'all trying to convince me? That's the bullshit you selling me, Drench?
Yes, because look, you know who's behind Sengun? You know who's behind Sengun? KD. Jabari Smith.
KD is little. He tall. He's little. Ain't nobody like this
little
height shit don't mean nothing. This is a bunch of tall, skinny niggas.
These young boy, we going to the free throw line 25 times tonight, Ox. These young fouling motherfuckers gonna be fouling shit out of KD, Jabari. If we don't go to the line 25 times tonight, somebody cheat.
These niggas are 6'11", 185, built like Ron.
That's cool.
Come on.
They can slide them feet though.
Facts. We can slide them feet. But all right, y'all. The next super chat is
Kevin
from
Durant
Cozy
is 45 years old, Ron. He ain't sliding shit.
Man. Hey, for all you know, who they said Kevin Durant was a better defender than? I forgot. I forgot that he had gotten an argument with me talking about KD was a better defender than. Oh, Jalen Green. He a better perimeter defender than.
No, he not.
Green.
No, he not.
Yeah, y'all both know he's not. KD a better perimeter defender than Jalen Green.
I think Oklahoma City.
Cozy.
Jalen Green a better defender than KD, and he gonna average 35 this year. Hey, come on. We excited.
Cozy Newton sent through a members chat and said, "Hoops back. Can't wait for another season with PC. 77 MVP campaign starts now. Keep doing what y'all doing." Yo, Matty Ice, Luka Doncic's MVP?
I mean, Derek White exists.
Oh, man, what the hell?
Not before Derek White. Not before Derek White. I can tell you that
right
right now. Not before Derek White.
Hey, Matty
Ice. No. Shay's the MVP. There you go.
Matty Ice, you ever met Derek White before?
Have I what?
Met Derek White before?
No, not in person, no.
Oh, okay.
Hey, to the dude in the chat, I usually don't do this, but he said KD will give you 25 in his sleep. KD gonna give me a whole lot more than 25 in his sleep. You know what I'm saying? This ain't about that, okay? Because if this was about that, I wouldn't be talking. This ain't about that. 25, don't ever disrespect Kevin Durant like that. What? Stop playing.
All right,
I think Oklahoma City was third this year, Moss.
He gonna give me 52 in his sleep.
I think they were third last year in fouls. Oklahoma City was. They were top 3 in the league in fouls, though.
So Mars just spewing out nonsense is what you saying?
No, he was in the right neighborhood. He just not going to.
No, he didn't say third. He said they led the league in fouls. He was spewing out nonsense. Mars talk nonsense, or whatever the Mars hater said. Mars talk what with the D? What did it say? Mars with the D? I couldn't read it. What did it say?
Oh, what was being thrown on them WNBA courts?
Yeah. Yeah. Mars talk green machine.
Green monsters.
All right, yo, Void Century just sent through. Voice Entry sent through a super chat and said, "We don't care about what you talk about, Ron. Talk about your trash baseball team blowing the 2-0 lead and the Blue Jays taking a chain back off your dead corpse."
What the hell? Why you say corpse at the end like we in a Resident Evil movie or some shit? Like, why we talk like that?
Yeah, why we talk like that?
I mean, Ron, you ought to be ashamed of
basketball
yourself,
season.
but
Why I ought to be ashamed of myself?
because when they was up 2-0, you was on that shit.
I was on
And
that
first
shit
of all, and number two,
Yeah,
they
yeah, I
not
get you.
trash. Okay, let's be clear. The Mariners are
Yeah,
not
chill.
trash. Okay,
Man, they went up 2-0 and thought they was hot shit, chill. That's
they
what
should
happened.
they
That's
should have won the series. They blew it, no doubt about
Couldn't
that.
handle
They
business.
ain't Colorado though. They ain't the White Sox. They ain't Pittsburgh.
And they damn sure
No,
ain't
they
the
not
Houston
them.
Astros because we
They
champ.
not them dudes. Those dudes are trash, garbage.
Man,
They not
Julio,
them.
I'm disappointed in Julio still. Wanting to be the
Julio
damn hero.
ball last night. Julio ball last night.
That's because he a young boy. Them youngsters, man, they just want to just man, it's not your time right now.
Yeah.
That ball was way over there. They have no chance of hitting that shit.
Ox, you're gonna like baseball a lot more now that your son playing it.
I like baseball already,
Oh,
but
okay.
I think you're right though. I think you're right. I do enjoy it a little more now. I do for sure.
Yeah. When you start to play it or your son start to play it, that's when you really fall in love because you understand it a little bit more.
I don't like
Yeah,
that he's
baseball.
better at baseball than he is at basketball. I don't like that. Though.
Oh, that's gonna be natural though. I think you probably was better at baseball than you was at basketball if you'd have played.
Shit. I was better
know
at
for a
football. I was
fact I
better at
would.
football.
Huh?
I was better at football than
I
basketball.
know for a fact I was better at football and baseball than I was at basketball for sure.
Andrew
Definitely baseball,
G.
no, not a question.
Andrew G said, "Shout out PC, except chill. JB balling this year.
Damn, chill.
Jalen Brunson or Jalen Brown?
Jalen Brown.
Oh, that's Andrew G. That makes
he a
sense.
Boston
Nah,
dude.
that makes sense.
Mhm.
The chill head makes sense. That's Andrew G.
Mhm.
Nims knows ball said Shea averages 35 and 6 in 6 games versus a men.
Damn.
He gonna
Not
be
my
shit.
DPOY.
Belt.
He ain't get all 30.
Hey.
He ain't get all 30 on the man though. Come on, we
Oh,
can't
so
do
a
that.
man duck in the matchup. Good to know.
Yeah. For
What
sure.
y'all think Shea going for tonight?
20,
30.
24 and shooting bad.
24 and shoot bad.
Yeah, he's shooting about 22 shots, 21 shots.
Matty Ice, he getting 30 plus?
Yeah.
Easy.
I mean, he could go 12 for 21 and have 24
Yeah,
points.
no, it's pretty easy for sure. I mean, it's the first
sure.
game of the season. You know, they're still loose. You know, he's not tired yet. He hasn't got that wear and tear on his body yet. He's gonna drop 30. Don't overthink.
Shea gonna have like 9.
All right, I got a couple super chats from the hot take segment, so I want to get to these. NY Breezy 23 said, "Hot take: Braun gonna average less than 20."
20 rebounds.
20 points.
Hot take: the oldest man in the league's not
I
gonna
mean-
score
I
20
mean-
points per game.
20 points. That's a given. 20 rebounds is the realistic one. It says anything.
I'll be
DeAndre Ayton gonna average more than Braun. I agree.
I'm telling y'all gonna see DeAndre Ayton in Los Angeles in February, and he's not gonna be there to watch.
Exactly. He gonna be at the All-Star game playing.
But is
Yeah,
Braun gonna
two
average
points.
less than 20 though?
Yeah.
Does
You
anybody
guys getting
up
shipped
in
out
the
out?
league?
At 14.
Nah, Braun gonna average about 22.
Ugh.
That's where I'm at, Ox. About 22 to 24. That's as far as I'm going. I ain't going past that.
You might as well retire. What we talking about?
I said 22,
22.
26.
You bullshitting, Mars. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you,
about that
man.
time.
He's still around 25.
The Lakers might have 4
You think I'm
All-Stars.
here?
I wouldn't be
You think I'm
surprised
here?
if he
You
averaged
think I'm here to watch LeBron average 22 points?
If Austin Reeves can do his thing this year, the Lakers will have 4 All-Stars.
All right. The next super chat is from Captown Hoops. Captown said, OKC back-to-back soon. Bronny ready to average 7 points per game plus 30 clamps?
In the
I
G
mean,
League,
7 points per game is decent.
I think
What did he average last year? Like 2?
Yeah, is that 7 or 0.7?
Yeah, that's.
Oh, that's
Oh,
30 claps. Oh, that's not nice.
Oh, I thought it was 30 clamps. 7 points. So let
He
me
ain't even getting that.
Oh,
He ain't
that's
even
not
getting
nice,
that.
bro.
He not getting that.
0.7. Oh,
That's
man.
not nice at all.
Damn, Bronny shot 31% from the field last year. God damn. He doubled that. He's gonna be one of the most efficient players in the league.
All right, so I'm running a poll
Most
right now.
improved.
What's more realistic for Bronny to average?
Most improved.
Yeah,
7 points per game in 30 clamps or 0.7 points per game?
I'm saying clamps. It's claps.
I know. I'm
Yeah,
asking
get that right,
what's
Ron.
more
Get this
realistic.
that right. Don't give him no
I'm
extra attributes.
I'm asking them what's more realistic for Bronny to average 0.7 points per game in 30 claps or 7 points per game in 30 clamps, meaning he's locking up on the defensive end.
Will LeBron and Bronny's average combined be more than 30? That's the question.
I mean, Braun could easily average 30.
Okay, so that's what I meant. Is this gonna be a father-son duo averaging 30 in the NBA?
I mean, they did it last year, huh? No, hell no.
No, they averaged like 26.
Bronny, you said Bronny shot what? 30% last year?
Yeah, 31%.
And chill. What about that makes you say that's an NBA player?
What happened last year? The year before that? Where
He was in
he at?
college shooting 36%.
So he got worse.
Against better competition. Yeah. Yep.
Oh man.
All right,
man.
y'all. The next chat that was on the hot take segment was PB7. PB said Bucks the best team in the East and Giannis wins MVP.
Bucks was the best team in the East in 23, and he didn't win the league MVP. And he was awesome that year. He was like 30-10 and didn't win the league MVP.
Yeah, but now he has Kyle Kuzma.
Yeah, no, that was
Who Doc Rivers decided to put him in the
Washington glad
rotation
to
instead
get
of
rid of.
starting.
He was one of
I'm
Washington.
gonna put
I
Gary
told you
Trent.
he weren't going to start. I mean, obviously.
I'm going to put Gary Trent Jr., who was a 2-guard, by the way. I'd rather put him at the swing than actually having a swing in the starting lineup.
I mean, Kyle Kuzma not really a 3. He is pretty much a 4, but damn near a 5.
He lucky to be on the team. That's what he is.
I mean, but who's the white guy that they got? Forgot his name.
AJ Green.
AJ Green, damn near 3.
Yeah.
Him and Gary Trent, kind of you can interchange.
Man, 2, 3, and 4.
Yeah.
Like
No.
It just goes in chronological order of height.
No, not 4. But whatchamacallit came and KPJ
Okay.
like 6'5", 6'6". So
it's all chronological order of height.
Yeah.
Unless you have like a legitimately good power forwards, most of them are just small forwards in disguise.
I mean, I guess so for sure. But I mean, it's really the same thing on the defensive end. I mean, KPJ probably gonna be the 3 on the defensive end.
They're gonna switch everything and just leave Giannis on the base.
It don't matter what they switch more as the Bucks not making the playoffs.
You got Doc messed up. Doc
got
gonna
this
make
energy on him. I don't want this shit on me. It's nasty right now.
How
I
many
don't like
times
Ox
Doc
energy.
missed the playoffs in
I
his
want
career?
Ox
Doc gonna
energy
make the
off
playoffs.
me.
Doc gonna make the
He
playoffs.
had me.
They're gonna win a championship with this team.
Season. But I gotta get Ox energy off me because I feel like it's
Has
nasty.
has there ever been a year since Giannis got to the league where him and Kevin Durant ain't make the playoffs?
Oh, that's crazy, Ox. I ain't know you. Was
Oh no, the Bucks made it
14?
in 2015. No, the Bucks made it in
Is it-
2015. So no, there hasn't been.
15. No, it hasn't been.
Unless
I
you
was
go back to
15.
before Giannis was in the league and you say 09.
Well, get ready.
So KD and Giannis ain't making the playoffs this year.
damn.
That's a
I
hot
agree
take
with
for your
Ox.
ass right there.
I agree with Ox.
No, you don't, Mars. Stop
Ladies
agreeing
and
with that
gentlemen,
shit.
no KD, no Giannis in the 25-26 playoffs this year. None. Take them dudes off the table.
It would be a conspiracy theory, and the NBA would lose a lot of problems.
No KD on one of the best defensive teams in the game. They not making the playoffs, right?
And the Warriors better get their shit. The Warriors better make sure they stay healthy too.
Because the Warriors could be out too. So no KD. I already think the Warriors ain't making the playoffs. So no KD, no Giannis, no Curry in the playoffs this year. You want to take it a step further than that? How about no James neither? The Lakers ain't making the playoffs neither.
No, we need Bronny in the playoffs. We need Bronny
Okay,
in the
all
playoffs.
right. I just want to make sure. Okay,
They in there too.
but these three guys, no Giannis, no Curry, no KD in the playoffs this year.
Why you keep forgetting Jimmy? Like he not one of them ones.
Because he's not. He ain't on that level. He ain't on Giannis,
No,
KD.
okay.
No, he ain't on that level. No.
I've seen Jimmy in the finals more recently than all of them.
Yeah, but just because you've seen him in the finals more recently doesn't mean that you ain't see them dudes in the finals. And
I've
you ain't
seen
see them
Jimmy
dudes
have a
get
better
busy.
playoff series more recently than all of them.
Which means, but did you see them dudes have more playoff series better than Jimmy Butler?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, fellas, we're gonna go ahead and transition into our next segment, which is the splash of the day. The splash of the day is brought to you by Splash Sports, where you make your picks and you compete against fans, not against the house. And you can go check it out with the link in the description or by scanning this QR code. The splash of today will be the 3 people who are making a big splash in their bank account as of yesterday. This is Aaron Nesmith. This is Dyson Daniels. And this is Christian Braun. Shout out to those 3 young fellas. They both signed some pretty good contracts yesterday. They all 3 are getting millions in their bank account. And they all 3, once again, are making a big splash in the NBA. Always salute to young players getting paid. Always salute to young players that are drafted, fulfill that potential, and get better as their careers go on. And all 3 of these guys are living testaments to that. They all were drafted, but we didn't expect them to be, all-stars, which they haven't been all-stars, but we didn't expect them to be, the second comings or next big things. But they all, we can agree, have gotten drafted, and they all have worked on their crafts. They all have gotten better, and they all have earned these contracts that they got. So salute to them 3. You are the splash of the day. Dyson Daniels, Aaron Nesmith, and Christian Braun.
Man.
Also, too, if you download Splash Sports and you join the Players' Choice room, you can enter into our NBA Player Survivor contest. This is where you are competing against other fans, and this is where you are choosing a player nightly to score 20 or more points. And if they score 20 or more points, then you live to fight another day. If they don't, then you're out of the contest and you lose your opportunity to survive in advance to make $2,500. Once again, the contest closes tomorrow. So you have till tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern time to get in on the action. If you don't make the deadline, then you just miss out. But once again, there are games tonight. You have Kevin Durant, you have Shea, you have Steph Curry, you have Luka Doncic, even Austin Reeves if you want to go there. You have an opportunity to choose them to score 20 and survive and live to fight the next day. So we will catch you guys in the winner's circle. Well, the people that do join and the person that does win, we will see you. And I can't wait to see who ultimately is the last person standing.
Man, I will say this. Imagine being a young guy and you got paid and you signed your contract yesterday. And then this morning you woke up and you see a wire transfer for your signing bonus of $20 million in your account. And you got to go play basketball the next day.
Life
You
is good.
get
yo.
to go play basketball.
Life is good.
Oh, no, you got to go play it because you're under that contract. But
Life is good.
So what else would you rather do? I mean, you rich.
I wouldn't rather do
Why
nothing,
you
but
get the
God
job?
damn,
Play
I
all
wouldn't
day?
be able to sleep.
Life is
You
good.
know how that works? You sign that bread,
Shit,
the next night, money goes into your account.
Life is
I'm
good.
more
Gentry.
motivated to hit the gym now, Jordan. Now I'm like,
Facts,
okay,
but I might
next
not have
time
no
I'm trying to
energy.
get that $100 million transfer.
But I
Life is
might not
good.
even have energy. I might have stayed up all goddamn night just looking at my account waiting. That would be the first time I'd just be staring at my account trying to see when the money gonna hit. I'd be refreshing.
Hey, I ain't gonna be looking at my account.
Boom.
Believe that.
Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna be looking at a whole bunch of things. But God,
Yeah, we know what Ron gonna be looking at.
I'm gonna be out the
Hey,
crib
Tails,
watching Boondocks, eating ice cream, chilling.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? You get to play. Just think about that. You spend all your life playing basketball, damn near for free, and
Yeah,
now
it's a
you
fact.
get to do it
at
for
a
millions? Like, come on, bro. That is-
unbelievable amount of
that's
money.
dope.
Yeah, that's a fact.
nothing better than that. Nothing better than that.
And I would say too, for people that do get them, them increases, if that don't motivate you to think you can get more, I think something kind of wrong with you. Like when you see that bread just go right in your account, and you don't say, "Shit, I can do that 4 more times before I retire." Let's get busy. I don't think something wrong with you. I think if you see that bread and you kind of just like, I'm good, I'm chilling. I don't know, man. I can't relate. I would say that. Can't relate. I also can't relate to getting 100 M's in my account either, though. So
Facts. Shit, Jordan. I just cashed a coaching check yesterday, and I'm like, woo! You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I wish I was
hundreds of millions. Man,
hey, I wish I wasn't as humble as I am and made people pay me for coaching. But I do it for the love of the game, for the love of the children.
Oh yeah, shit. I don't
For the love of the game, right, Morris?
Well, nah, can't do that. I can't do that no more.
Yeah. I'm starting to get to you. I'm starting to get to that point, though. Ox. If I'm starting to get to that point, but for now,
but like to your point though, bro. Like these dudes, man. That's and I'm talking about the guys that love basketball to that level. I'm not talking about the guys that are just really, really good at basketball. They're just doing it for a job, which is nothing wrong with that either. I'm just talking about people that just grew up just loving to play basketball. Like if you now you're getting paid for it, like it's got to be no better feeling than that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a fact.
Y'all, well, speaking of which, I do want to talk about some guys that are on their rookie contracts and they didn't get extensions. So these are some of the guys. I'm sure it's more, but the notable guys that I have is Tari Eason, Jaden Ivey, Jalen Duren, Benedict Mathurin, Jeremy Sohan, and Walker Kessler. None of these guys got extensions. Are you guys surprised with any of these names that I just mentioned?
I forgot Jalen Duren was still on his rookie deal. Wow.
Hoochie?
And they've been I was surprised that Jalen Duren was still on his rookie deal. That's right. He did not get an extension.
Damn,
yeah.
I'm surprised that he didn't get an extension. I don't know what is the Jazz like. What are their thoughts on Walker Kessler? Are they not feeling Walker no more?
He's in trade rumors like every other week. So I don't
every
know.
other year, like before the season starts, Walker Kessler getting traded to the Lakers.
I like
Every
Walker
year,
Kessler. So I don't know. I might be missing some because the Jazz don't seem to value him, or that's the reports. But I like Walker Kessler. I think he's cool. Preseason was interesting because he like shot the ball a little bit, was playmaking and stuff. So maybe he's improved. Maybe he's playing his way into that contract. But I think he's valuable in Utah. I'd be trying to keep him if I was them. I'd be trying to keep Jalen Duren if I was the Pistons. I'm damn sure trying to keep Tari Eason if I'm the Rockets.
Yeah, because his mama gonna go crazy if you don't.
Yeah, everyone else. I'm not that surprised.
You know where's mama from?
Since you brought him up, Mars, because if you look at what's going on in Houston with that group,
she's from that one part of town.
With adding DFS, I wonder if they look at him like he's expendable. Like I wonder if they're not thinking about long term.
Tari Eason really good.
I think he's fantastic for what y'all doing as a defender, as an energy guy coming off the bench. I think he's great. You've said to me numerous times you actually had him in front of Jabari, like at the draft. You had him in front of him, but I wonder how they value him because I think he's a great guy coming off the bench in terms of his energy. But we live in a space with these NBA guys, Ox, where we like you as a player, but we don't like you. It's basically like you buying a pair of sneakers. I like these sneakers. I just don't like them at 150. I like them at 80. They'd be dope if they was 100. I don't like them at 150. So maybe they do like Tari. I just don't think that they like him at maybe the price that he's looking for right now.
Right. I thought that's why KD took less bread was for Tari. So I'm just curious. I just don't know what's going on, you know. But
yeah,
I know one thing. All these names that I mentioned, once again, Benedict Mathurin, I know he gonna get some bread somewhere. Tari, I know it's a bunch of teams. I think it's 29 other teams that would love to have Tari. Jaden Ivey, he's going to go get paid somewhere. Walker Kessler, him too.
I think he's getting paid in Detroit, Ron. I don't think they're moving off of him. No, I don't.
You don't think so?
No, I think him and Cade are the backcourt of the future. And it was looking really good before he ended up getting hurt. And
isn't he still hurt though? Like he still hasn't come back yet.
Yeah, a different injury.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I think I just need to see him come back from now this second injury to really know if like
they had to clean up something in his knee though. So it's not that bad. They just had
that's what they had to do with Embiid, and you doubt him. So.
That's different.
Embiid's got a history of injury, so yeah, it's completely
different. So does Jaden Ivey.
And on top of that, Joel Embiid came in the game broken, so those two things aren't the same thing. But with that being said, Ron, I think Jalen Duren is definitely the future of the Detroit Pistons. There's no way you could come off of him. Right. So I definitely think that they gotta re-sign him.
Maddie, I can't wait to wake up one morning and see Walker Kessler sign with the Sacramento Kings. You know, I just can't wait.
You guys do need a big. You guys do need a big.
I can't
I know.
The problem is Danny Ainge, man. Damn, Danny Ainge always trying to get over on somebody. Always. Give me the kid, man. What the hell? You ain't doing nothing with him.
DeMarcus Walker
Give me the
Kessler.
damn kid.
What you?
Devin
he gonna
Carter
have to
for
do
Walker
something.
Kessler seems like a fair trade.
You're going to trade your second best player
That's
for
more than fair. They need. Matter of fact, they need Devin Carter.
Exactly. They need a point guard. Exactly. Yeah.
What's
I
wrong
agree.
with Collier? Collier is better than Devin Carter.
That's okay.
Yes, he
Let's play together.
I'm taking Isaiah Collier over Devin Carter. Devin Carter is a bucket getter. Isaiah Collier will compete on defense. He's developing as a scorer, which I think is gonna.
But Devin Carter a better defender than Isaiah Collier, though.
Oh hell no, Mars. Hell no.
Oh my bad. My bad. I thought I was just coming to say, oh my bad. Oh my bad. Devin Carter no better defender than Isaiah Collier.
Hell
Whoops.
no,
My
I'm
fault.
not doing that. No way.
Oh my bad. I guess I thought he quite obviously was, but
no.
Whoops. My mistake. My bad. Devin
All right,
Carter.
fellas. Opening night. I want to open the floor. Is there anything that you guys want to talk about opening night? The Houston Rockets starting lineup, the Lakers, somebody who will step up for them. Is there anything that you guys may want to talk about?
Well, since we on the subject, because it's opening night, all the games are actually tomorrow, right? But with these games that we got tonight, sure. But I'm really looking forward to Cleveland going to New York tomorrow. I'm really looking forward to that. Because
I'm watching Philly play Boston, so I won't be watching Cleveland, New York. But this is a good game in theory.
That's the right choice.
You hear what Kat said?
What did Cat say?
That he doesn't know what his role is on the Knicks.
I don't like to hear that. That's making me nuts, Mars. I don't like that at all.
I thought you was telling a joke. I thought you was gonna be like meow or something like that. I was like,
no, he said that. Ox.
That's a Jordan type joke, right?
I don't really know what y'all want me to do here. I don't like how that sound. I don't.
He said they're figuring it out though, so you know.
You know what that sounds?
Why do they keep hiring Mike Brown as a head coach? Like, how many times a motherfucker got to get fired for you to say, I just can't
Brown, yo? What's your problem with Mike Brown, Drinky?
Bro, he keep getting fired and they keep hiring him. Like, bro, hang this shit up.
Coaches get recycled in the NBA. What can we say?
Bro,
it's like them one chicks that go from athlete to athlete to athlete. I ain't gonna say no names.
Rapper
to rapper. You know.
I'd be like, God damn, bro. Like, bro, how many times he got to get fired for y'all to realize this ain't that?
How many times has he been fired? 3?
That's a lot.
Cavs, Kings,
Lakers. Cavs, Lakers, and Kings, right?
Mars, if you were,
it got to be more than that, right?
A grocery store.
You get fired 3 times in what? He's been around the league for over 20 years, but head coach.
Mars, if you were a
where did he coach after
owner
Cleveland?
and your assistant
LA,
GM
right?
have been fired
Lakers,
from
right?
3 stores, would you hire him as that guy?
Wait, what was your question?
Shit, Ron, you've been fired more times than that.
If you were the GM of a grocery store and you had an assistant GM that was applying for the job and you see on his resume he's been fired from that same position 3 times, are you going to hire
3 times
him?
in how many years?
15 years.
You got fired 3 times in 15 years. It is what it is. Huh?
Ain't no is what it is. You're supposed to keep a job for 15 years a lot of times.
Well, hell no.
Hell nah.
I wouldn't, but I'm saying people keep jobs.
You're supposed to hire with him, but
I've never been fired. I think I got fired one time in my life, and I don't even think I care because I didn't even know. That's the only thing. I don't get fired. I just leave. I just put my notice in. I'm out. But I'm saying for somebody to get fired 3 times, that's a lot of times for you to get fired.
For what? But yeah, for what is what the Cleveland firing was. Braun left. They knew they were about to suck, so we gonna let Mike Brown go.
That was not good of no coach. Yeah,
because that front office left. I think they changed GMs at that point. Everything left.
Coach of the year,
So that was more than just Mike Brown. The Lakers tenure, cool,
fired.
Yeah, cool. And then the Kings, I mean, cool.
The Kings were some bullshit. No,
but even the Kings, he gave them their best year in what? 2 decades?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
Montes gave us our best year in decades. Mike Brown took the ball from De'Aaron Fox and gave it to DeMar DeRozan instead of still running.
Did he sign? He didn't sign DeMar DeRozan, though. To be fair, that wasn't him.
I understand that. I understand that, Morris, but he didn't coach though. Instead of inserting DeMar DeRozan into the role Harrison Barnes was playing and still giving him some ISO in the 3rd quarter in crunch time when we need him to, he just said, "Damn, F all that. We're gonna switch up the whole offense. Here, DeMar, you come get the ball at the top of the nail. Dieng, you stand over there and watch DeMar. If I'm my bad. If I'm De'Aaron Fox, I'd be pissed too. Like, bro, we can still play basketball. I don't want to stand around watching DeMar. Get his ass up out of here. He deserved to be fired for that. He deserved that.
And we're gonna hire him with the Knicks, and now Karl Anthony Towns don't know his role. You're gonna get your ass fired again.
Yeah, and then Karl Anthony Towns come out and have 32 and 18 tomorrow. And it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, that's okay. He might not get fired this year. He could get fired.
That's why I got
next.
Cat on my All-NBA team, man. Cat gonna make All-NBA first team, win the MVP this.
I just don't understand. Keep hiring these coaches that just keep getting fired. Like,
I've never been a fan of that neither. I've never been a fan of that neither, Drenchy. You recycling bad coaching, but I don't think Mike Brown's a bad coach. I don't. I think he's a really
I don't think
coach.
he's a great coach. So,
I mean, to your point, when the year that he got fired from Cleveland, I mean, he was coach of the year before that, literally. The next year he got fired.
Same thing with the Kings, right?
Yeah.
Was he coach of the year in 23?
I think so.
Yes.
It sounds about right.
Coach of the year.
I don't know if he was, but it sounds right.
Yeah.
So it was either 22 or 23, one of them years. He was coach of the year.
Yeah, the year they made the playoffs, it sounds right. He was coach of the year, so I'll believe that sounds right.
I mean,
so
that shit don't mean nothing, I guess.
I actually like Mike Brown.
Bro, he was unanimous coach of the year.
And I think he's an upgrade from Tom Thibodeau too.
They were in 12th place.
And if you don't think he's an upgrade, at least he's a breath of fresh air, and he's not a fall.
They don't need no breath of fresh air. They just went to the conference finals.
They need a big breath of fresh air.
From going to the conference finals for the first time in 20 years, that was their
if they would have beat if they would have beat
well, the Kings went to the playoffs for the first time in 20 years.
Playoffs. We talking about conference finals.
Yeah, playoffs. A different standard for different.
No, but hold on. They didn't go to the playoffs last year.
18. Oh, 16. My fault.
And March, they didn't go to the playoffs last year, so that's not the same thing.
Yeah, but he got fired.
Yeah, but Thibodeau got fired after going to the conference finals.
So did Darvin Ham?
2000.
I agree with that. I don't agree with the Darvin Ham thing either. But that shit is still funny though to this day where he say salute. That shit, I just can't believe he said that. That's funny.
I need Darvin Ham to be back as a head coach, man. Watching him next to Doc Rivers, that'd be annoying me.
But I just don't get how you fire somebody for going to the Eastern Conference Finals and then they ain't winning 20 years. Or is it 25 years? Chill, which one is it?
It's the Knicks. That's 25.
Last time they went was 2000, right?
2000.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's crazy though. Like, I don't think you should have fired Tom after that.
That was the first time I'd seen the Knicks in the conference finals in my life.
They had some unbelievable like they had an unbelievable season, and for them to fire Tom Thibodeau, that's some New York shit right there. Shout out to Cowboy Bob and NY Kareem, if NY stand for New York.
For as well, that was also the first time I'd seen the Kings in the playoffs in my life.
So y'all just gonna let that slide that Mars just said that was the first time he's seen the Knicks in the conference finals. So if he's seen them, Mars was watching, which means that Mars is older than 18 years old.
I don't get how we got to that.
We got you.
You the one who
that don't necessarily mean that he could have saw it in 2014.
I don't know how we got to that. I don't know how we got to that.
His ass.
They wasn't in the conference finals in 2014. They were in 2000, and he said he saw it.
He said for the first.
I said last year was the first time I seen the Knicks in the conference finals in my life.
That's not what you said.
Mars, you 32?
That is what?
How you get 32 though, Ron?
I'm just throwing a number out there.
Even if I was alive in 2000, that would mean I would have to be old enough and conscious, which means you're implying I'm about
32.
Crazy. Then, not to mention, based on where I reside, you think I was watching the NBA in Europe in the year 2000?
Okay, first of all, you ain't in Europe. You're in England. Those two things are not the same.
It is Europe.
No, United Kingdom is not Europe.
Yeah, not Europe. No. You're right. Yep.
Why is that not Europe?
Because it's not. It's not Europe. Yep.
So what is it? What is it considered then?
Basically, you know Pangea, right? The big continent.
Yeah.
England. When Brexit happened, they cut their way out of the continent. Like they got a big saw and they just cut away from the continent. So now England just drifts in the in water away from the continent because they don't want to be separated.
I had no idea.
Yeah. So it's not Europe now.
Is Ireland Europe?
No.
Which islands? Republic or Northern?
Both.
I don't know.
I don't think so. I think Ireland is their own little island, right? Kind of same thing.
Islands is Islands.
I mean, great explanation, Mark. Yeah. You started off with good momentum. I thought you had it, but you just died down, I guess.
Well, I know England, not in Europe. That's all I know. So,
That's so crazy because I thought it was Europe, but sure.
No, it's not Europe.
All right, y'all.
Why do you think we don't see English teams in the EuroLeague? Exactly. Cooked you.
I mean,
We're gonna dive back into these super chats though, y'all.
Turkey has a team in EuroLib. It's on the line. It's on the border.
Well, half of it's Europe.
Yeah, but England. Yeah, but Turkey has parts involved. England has nothing.
All right, the first super chat I got is from Void Century YT. Void Century said, "A men can't even guard Tyler Hero. He was giving that man straight buckets. Had to resort to sneaking that man."
It's crazy because I watched that game and Tyler Hero weren't getting nothing on the men, but that's cool. Like, I guess whatever helps the agenda.
We let y'all tell he was busting his ass. Yes, he was.
No,
But
y'all
nah,
just
shout
like me
out
so
to
much.
you.
Just like a man is dope, but y'all relax.
The next super chat is from Textonics. Tex said, "No way Ron trying to skirt past what happened last night. Can you please explain why you lied to the people about them choke artists up in Seattle? We ain't choke last night. Hey, Jackson Smith and Jigba still leading the league in receptions. Sam Darnold is still what I told y'all Sam Darnold was going to be. Our defense is top 3, like I told y'all niggas we would be.
I mean, the Texans kind of trash, just like us, but
no, we kind of nice, just like us.
No, the Texans is straight garbage. I mean, I don't know why people want to overlook they trash because we trash, but at the same time, they just one game better than us, and guess what? They beat us. God damn! Like,
Ron, this is not healthy, bro.
It's
like
it's football season now.
You just jumping
it's
from
football
the
season now.
But what I'm saying, though, Brian, you just jumping from the Mariners straight to the Seahawks and just
the next
you like?
what happened.
24 hours is crazy.
You like?
Brian, embrace what happened last night and then move forward. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, check it out. Check it out. Look, it's not a good time in my household right now. Okay. We are.
It sounds like you jumping from one. It sounds like you getting off that diesel and getting on the fentanyl. That's what it sounds like you getting off of. Yes, that's what it sounds.
Hey,
like
chill. You got a plug. I might need something right now.
I'm just saying. It sounds like you getting off that crack and getting on that other shit.
It's rough times right now.
Chill.
Hey,
it's like
I could have cried last night.
when you love her so much and she leaves you. And then you go straight to the club. Like, nah, don't do that.
That's not good. No.
Sit down for a couple days.
Go straight to the club and get your rocks off.
No.
Fuck all that. Go straight to the club.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
That's not healthy. That's not healthy.
I'm talking about, hey, look, the minute she send you that we need to talk text, just start getting your club outfit ready. Start getting it ready.
Now, I tell you what, he ain't lying about that. There's only 2 reasons why we need to talk.
Y'all can't I need to talk.
Chill.
Wait. There's only 2 reasons why we need to talk. Reason number 1, you get up and you're about to get replaced, or 2, her period late. That's it. That's the only reason why we need to talk. We don't need to talk for no other reason.
You said
1, you screwing up and your ass is about to get replaced, or 2, her period late. That's it. And no other reason
so in both of those situations, you need to go communicate. If you
go to the club,
if you messing up,
I ain't doing that.
If you messing up and you care about her, then go figure out how you messing up and how y'all could come together and fix that problem. Don't mess up more and go to the club and chase bimbos. Go fix your shit. And if she is pregnant, go talk and decide what are we going to do. You know what I'm saying?
About this?
Y'all gotta communicate. Don't run to these hoes in the club. That ain't where the love is.
All right, look, listen. When she say we need to talk, just be like, bet. And then like you talk to her when you feel like it. She didn't say like that's just how it goes.
No, Drenchy gonna get us. Drenchy getting us cut off, yo.
No, just be like,
we'll talk to her when I feel like it. After I get back from the club.
You gotta be like, bet. You gotta be like, bet. I got you. I can't wait to talk to you. And then shit, you go to the club like Ron said, and then go to sleep, and then be like, what are you doing? I had to get some rest before we talk.
I got an uncle whose stomach is up here, because he had to get surgery. They had to cut out this much of his esophagus because he was being the dog running around to the clubs, and his wife was poisoning his ass because he didn't want to fix his shit. I'm trying to tell y'all better chill. I'm telling you, man, these girls, they out here crazy. Y'all better get it together, fellas.
I might get it together tomorrow
after the club. All right, y'all. Just Flow said, give Penn his chain back, Ron. I ain't want that chain anyways. MTEL
Yes, you did.
22.
No,
Nah, chill.
yes, you
I
did.
don't even like them type of chains.
Mm.
MTEL 22 said, "Chill. Becoming older doesn't mean you will grow up."
Facts. Tell my
Facts,
Luka.
look at me. Facts.
Was-
Tell my Luka.
a young fool don't do nothing but turn into an old fool.
Hey, you know how people be like, people can change. The percentage of people changing is very low. I'm just saying that.
That is a fact.
I don't know why people always love to be optimistic about people changing. You know, people can change. You know, people rarely change. Let's just
Drenchy,
say.
are you the same man that you were when you was 20?
In part, yeah. I'm a little bit
again.
a little bit more
Are you
level
the same
headed.
man that you were
yeah.
21 years old to today? Are you the same man?
Nah, I know a little bit more about women than I did at 21, but
how about at 25?
But you still going to the club?
Yeah. Nah, I don't go to the club that much.
Nah, kind of corny now,
That
right?
much,
I ain't saying it's whack. It's kind of corny.
Nah, it ain't that it's corny. It ain't that it's corny. It's just, I mean, I understand the distractions that come with it.
Yeah,
Where was you at when you took that video?
I just left bowling.
Okay.
I went bowling. I went to the club after that, but that was my first time, like, you know, in Houston in a long time.
So stay right there, Ron. Drenchy, that 21-year-old today, if you could talk to him, what would you say to him?
I probably would say, stop worrying about chasing ass and go chase cash, because at 21 you can't do nothing for a woman. Period. At 21, and you ain't got no cash, you can't do nothing for her. So if I known that, what I know now, I wouldn't be chasing ass. I would be chasing the gym. I would be chasing career. I would be chasing something rather than
bread.
Looking around fresh, you know, eyes wide open, nose wide open, trying to go do that thing. So I mean, yeah. When I say people change, I'm talking about usually their personality. Like usually when somebody's a piece of shit, they're gonna always pretty much be a piece of shit.
It just sounds like a more mature. It sounds like a more mature
scumbag.
Drenchy. Like Mars. Like Mars. What's the difference between you today, Mars, and when like 4 years ago when you were 17? What's the difference?
I'm fatter. I've ate more. I've got out less. I've got some faulty facial hair. Ain't nothing changed except you see me more, and the outside sees me less.
Chill, what would you?
In fact, I probably go worse. I become more of a degenerate. To be honest.
All right, Mars, you and Brax better quit. Let you know. I'm just saying. Hey,
Chill,
but chill though.
If you could talk to yourself at 21, Chill, what would you tell yourself?
Oh my God. They spoke in subtitles back then.
This is what it looks like today. This is you 30 years later. This is what it looks like. Yep, absolutely. I can't tell you everything, but just know you screwed up some things, but you didn't do everything wrong. You did get some things right.
So you wouldn't give yourself no advice like, "Hey, do this instead," or you would just be like,
I can't tell you what to do, and the reason why I can't tell you what to do is because I got to let you live. But just know you didn't do everything right, but you ain't do everything wrong neither. And this is what it looks like 30 years later.
I mean, that's cool. Chill. When I was 21, I bought myself a Mercedes Benz, and I thought I was like that. I was a clown. Like,
hey, to be honest, to listen to Ox's point, I'm not even sure I want to talk to that 21-year-old because he ain't listening to a word that
I had no business buying and not only was it a Benz,
you feel that way, Mr. Ox?
Chill, I had a convertible.
I wouldn't listen. I'm like, nigga, get out of my face. What the fuck is this?
Fuck out of here. You couldn't. I was 21 years old.
Only doing that for women. I bought a convertible Benz at 21. I literally was only doing that for women.
You wasn't doing it. You wasn't doing it for no other reason but to get ass.
Facts. I was putting my top down in the cold. Do you know how crazy that is? I'm leaving the club, acting like I don't know what's going on, tying my shoe with my top just flying down. I'm tying my shoe like I'm just lit.
Shit, I'm actually finna leave here and go to the dealership.
Man,
Jordan, I might need to talk to you. I might need to talk to you before I go to the dealership because I'm gonna think about dropping a top or two.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie though. Woo-wee! When you hear it, that's a nice car.
Oh, you know what though, y'all? I think the biggest thing though, if you could tell yourself, I think it would just be, I'll just tell myself, man, go to sleep, bro. Like, get some rest. You know what I'm saying? Catch some Z's, bro. You need to go to sleep.
Some rest. For sure, get some rest, because I wasn't getting none. I was too busy chasing. Boy, I was waking up in cold sweats. Where the ass at? I'm talking about out of my mind. I was out of my mind.
That's
But
funny, though.
I'm just telling you, like, I'm telling you right now, you know what I mean? Sooner or later you mature and realize, hey, man, you can't do nothing for a woman if your funds ain't right. Besides, you get lucky. That's all you're doing is getting lucky.
That's what we learned.
Or soon enough, you realize I'm trying to do all this for somebody else. How about somebody come do something for me?
And just so you know,
There you
You know, how about I get wined and dined? How about I get treated? How about you know what?
And then you can't.
You know what?
You know why you're not getting
You know.
treated? You know why you're not getting treated at 21? Because you're a loser. That's what it is. You was a loser. You ain't got no bread. You ain't got no bread. Your ass probably ain't got no job. You're probably staying at your mama house. Who gonna wine and dine you? Mom Dukes can
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, Mom Dukes can wine and dine you, but hey.
Mars, are you familiar, Mars?
Free food every night. Living your best life.
And ain't nothing wrong with staying at your parents' house if you got some stuff going on too, by the way. I will say that. You got some stuff going on. You ain't out chasing ass every night. Ain't nothing wrong with staying at your parents' house to do what you're supposed to do.
Josh Williams in the chat. You fool. You can still be a provider and somebody can still take care of you and do something for you.
That's a fact.
I never said as a man, don't provide for your woman. I never said as a man, don't take care of your woman. I never said as a man, don't take care of your manly obligations and fulfillments. But your woman can still take care of you too.
No, that's a fact.
All right, just because I'm a millionaire and just because I got a big ass house doesn't mean that my girl can't be a millionaire and have more money and have a house too. All I'm saying is, if I'm gonna do for you, do for me as well.
And you got to be worthy for somebody to do for you, though. That's all I'm telling you. You got to be worthy for somebody to do for you. So this is advice to all the young men out there. Go get your chicken right. The women treat you right when you got them ends right. Better, they're letting you know. And you can be mean. You can be mean. When you got your ends right, you ain't got to be the nicest guy. You can be mean.
Don't be mean, though, y'all. Don't be mean.
Oh, they like
It's
it.
going to be wines and dining. Atlanta got some people who be.
Oh God, Mars, that's crazy.
Not just Atlanta though. It's wine and diners all around the world.
He ain't on that one though.
I don't know what he on. All I'm saying is it's wine and diners all around the world. Go find you one.
Hey,
practice group economics, folks.
Yeah, practice being a man. It ain't, it is what it is. Men come with hardships. I value the things I've been through, so I know how to get over anything. So, being a man come with hardships. Some nights you're gonna be lonely.
All right, y'all. Adam West, the bandit, said, Ron, I got 3 quarters and a Lunchable. Can I buy the segment? See, Adam West is trying to wine and dine us.
We got a bidder.
Adam West said, hot take, Jordan Poole is the closest thing to Steph Curry.
No, it's Dame. Relax.
Dame ain't nothing like Steph Curry. Jordan Poole, I see the resemblance.
No. You know how they be saying Trae Young is the second shooter to Steph Curry? I don't even think it's close. I think it's Steph, big ass space bar, Dame, and then it ain't even close after that.
You think Dame's the second best shooter ever, or are you just saying compared to Steph? Like,
I think he's probably the second best shooter ever. Oh no, Clay. But I'm saying like as far as like, but Clay don't shoot it off the
range
like
and the off the dribble stuff. Okay, okay.
But Clay don't shoot it like Damn, because he can't do it off the bounce. But other than that, I don't know why they be talking about Trae Young. That shit ain't even close, by the way.
Well, because Trae be launching from 30. That's why.
Yeah, he need to stop that shit. But it's Dame. Dame launched from 32, Mars.
Yeah, I've been said I think Dame has deeper range. I think Dame has the deepest range I've seen. Personally.
I mean, for sure. So, but whatever.
All right, we got some new members. Carlton Harrell, Teddy Hart. Shout out my man Teddy Hart. MTEL, big shout out to MTEL for joining up. Davey Alves also became a member. Salute to all of them. And then I got another members chat from Dre Q. Dre Q said, Derek Lively, double-double, possibly MIP. Trust.
I'm not mad at that. Double-double from Derek Lively and Most Improved. I'm not mad at that.
Who has a better season?
I ain't mad at it.
Who has a better season this season, Derek Lively or Khalil Ware?
Ooh.
One of them going to be in the playoffs.
That's a tough one.
Both of them going to be in the playoffs, Mars.
Nah, one of them.
So, okay.
I think Khalil Ware has a better season.
Derek Lively might have a better defensive impact.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. That's a tough one, Chill.
Yep.
Bob Wick 00 said, "Where's my GOAT real talk?" Who knows?
Probably eating. Probably eating.
That's so crazy,
Right now.
Mars.
Yeah.
Not everybody
Probably.
eats like you, Mars.
He
Damn,
might be
Chief.
tomorrow.
Real
I don't
talk
know.
definitely does though. Real talk not everybody does. Real talk
Are
definitely.
you saying that
Hey.
real talk doesn't skip meals, Mars? Is that what you're trying to tell us?
Real talk invents new ones. That's what I'm
Oh my
saying.
goodness.
Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. Me hanging out with Mars for like 3 days, Mars don't eat that much.
I just don't do anything.
Yeah,
That's the
Mars
problem.
don't eat that much.
Yeah.
Mars probably eat like once.
Yeah,
Yeah.
contrary to popular belief, yeah, I don't eat a whole lot. I just do so little that I'm still fat. So it equals out. Yeah.
I shouldn't be laughing at that. I'm not laughing at
yeah.
that. That ain't funny.
Well, I
I'm
mean,
not laughing
nah,
at
we
that.
can call it spade a spade. So, like,
No,
obviously,
no.
the way to lose weight, calorie deficit. So, if you don't eat a lot, but you work out, calorie deficit, you lose weight. Ooh, magic. But I do so little that even though I don't eat that much, not in a
Well,
calorie deficit.
First of all, that's not healthy if you don't eat a lot. So that actually your body starts to use a survival mode and starts to eat at itself, which is not healthy for you. In fact, eat more is healthy for you.
Well, shit, my
if
body
you-
might need to start eating some more. God
Well,
damn.
the problem is, Mars, is that you have to be active. Like you cannot do nothing. No, I think that's
I
what the
beg to
issue is.
differ. I beg to differ.
Yeah.
I've been doing nothing for 3.5 years.
DSG Piccolo said, "Hey Ron, I thought y'all were gonna meet us. What happened? Anyways, this is gonna be a good NBA season for the ages. Excited for it." I agree with the second part of that super chat.
Mhm.
Nah,
Great
it's gonna
NBA
be mid.
season.
Until Philly win, then it's gonna be great. Can't wait. That was my real hot take, by the way. But you guys ruined the segment by saying Wizards in the playoffs and stuff.
Philly winning
Alright,
the
Mars.
championship is the hot
Well,
take. Mars?
Philly gonna be one of them top 3
One of
teams.
those
in the
teams?
East.
God,
That was
damn,
gonna be,
Mars.
that was gonna be
right there. It's crazy.
that's gonna be me in about All-Star
Yeah.
break. All-Star
No,
break.
I
we
mean,
ain't- we
damn.
ain't letting it happen, Mars. We're not gonna let it happen to you, brother. We're gonna
That
stay
has,
on you.
that's
How you gonna
unbelievable.
stop it?
No, we're gonna stay on.
Yeah,
Mars.
what you gonna do? I ain't gonna
Mars,
do
did you get out and get a walk today, Mars? Go outside, Mars. Enjoy some fresh air. Yes.
Yeah, Mars. When you start walking outside, you probably gonna have like your legs gonna be itching because the blood gonna be just flowing and flowing and flowing.
Oh, that just
Yeah.
sounds painful. So yep, back to
Yeah,
sitting
that
down.
shit gonna have you itching. I remember during COVID, I stayed in the house for like 4 days, and I went outside and walked to the store. My goddamn legs was itching so bad. I'm like, I know I just took a shower. What the hell?
It ain't because you funky. No, that ain't it.
Yeah, nah, that's because
Mm-mm.
you ain't been moving.
Ain't 'cause you funky.
legs, that blood
No,
wasn't
that ain't
flowing.
it. Mm-mm.
Mr. Sauce Man Uno Dos Tres sent through a members chat and said he ain't have a bed in Portland. He got a California king now. Talking
They
about
talking about,
DeAndre Ayton.
Ayton.
Oh, that's a
talking about
good
DeAndre
point.
Ayton.
That's a
Yeah.
good point. He will be sleeping better.
Yep.
Why wouldn't he have a bed in Portland?
Not have to worry about not getting to the game because ice on the road. Nah, he ain't got to worry about that.
But everybody
Exactly.
else was at the game though.
Yeah, but
Yes,
his
he
road
did.
is particularly icy. So you
Yeah, I live on a hill
Exactly.
and I couldn't make it. I couldn't come to work
Portland
today.
is, I know the neighborhood that he was in. Portland is,
Yeah.
it's like that.
Yeah, but
Exactly.
everybody
If
else
you
made
get
it
caught
to
in the
game.
wrong neighborhood-
Was he the only one living in that neighborhood?
I don't know.
He was at the bottom of the hill, and he had to go uphill, and it was tough because
Yeah, but he
the
probably
cards
shouldn't have
couldn't
lived in that neighborhood.
I know what Lake Oswego look like, and I know it's, it can be hilly over there.
Mhm.
He ain't want to walk.
he couldn't walk up the hill because he would have rolled his ankle.
Oh,
icy.
okay.
That could have happened. Yeah, that could have
Yeah.
happened.
Okay. Well, yeah,
Remember when who was it who rolled their ankle? Didn't someone tear their Achilles in the shower or some shit?
John Wall?
Exactly, risky, man.
Damn.
That's why Adam Morrison weren't showering. He knew about the risks.
That's crazy.
All right, so
that's Chris Kaman. That's not out of more.
No, I gotta get up out of here.
Go
Seth
ahead,
May
go ahead.
Peak said, "Smoking on that Mariners pack. Eat one, Seth." Mr. Burnout 3005 said, "How did the 04 Pistons all-time defense hold up the following year in 2005?"
Their defense was actually like 3 or 4 points worse.
Yeah.
So they got worse.
It was still good. Yeah, their defense was factually worse. Playoffs and regular season. Playoffs by a significant margin. It was
Well,
like 4 points
expect
worse
to
than
fall off from Oklahoma City tonight.
Exactly.
Kareem NYK 2001, some of you guys' favorite super chatter, said, Shout Jay. Shout Jay? At
Me.
first, he was a joke, but he's cooking.
Ooh, Jordan.
I appreciate
Used to
it.
be a joke.
Appreciate it. Let me pull my me put my thing on and get ready to eat. Yeah. Oh, wait, hold on. There we go.
Nice.
There it
Baby
is.
meals.
Tristan said Jamal Murray top 5 guard if healthy. That was his hot take.
Okay. Top 5 Canadian guards, maybe.
There you go, right there.
A lot of good Canadian guards.
Yeah, that's why I said maybe.
Mars Hater 123 said, "What's up, Mars?"
Hello.
Or W's up.
W's up, Mars.
Yeah.
DSG Piccolo said, "Ron, y'all still the only MLB team to never make the World Series." Laughing my ass off.
Damn.
See,
Y'all,
they
it's
should
only
take
y'all?
that. They should take that team away from them too. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know why Seattle has any sports teams.
God damn, Mars.
Y'all will be here tomorrow. You know what? Right quick. Shout out to Issa Baba. He said shout out to the LDBC.
That's
And,
a LDBC or
basketball
IDBBC?
Lions Den basketball community. Shout out to Ticket TV.
BBC
Hey,
at the end is crazy.
Pin F your chain. I'm not sending you
That's
your
right, Chain's
chain.
finest.
I got to get out of here, y'all. I got to go to therapy because this show was brought to you by Splash Sports. Join the contest. Scan the QR code.
Merry
Click the link in the
Christmas.
bio. We'll see you guys tomorrow, or we'll see you later on playback tonight. It has been real. It has been fun. Y'all don't got